There we go. See if that shows up. It's currently live. Uh-oh. Is it showing up?
Yeah.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah, should be good.
This is not showing up on my end. Let's see. Refresh.
Actually won't make it pop up. Gotta change the screen. Get a different tab or hit like videos and then go back to home or something like that.
Oh, okay.
In the art of cadence, the YouTube search bar's come back with addressing the Radio Shack controversy. What the hell have you been up to?
What? Wait, what?
Yeah, my thoughts exactly.
What? No, I didn't understand what you said. What did you say?
I typed in your name into YouTube, and it's got you, then the Megalosaurus army versus the Gamma Dragon, and then the next one is addressing the Radio Shack controversy.
All right. That's funny. So it's showing us live. I can't even see my own live stream. That's weird.
Double check. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's super weird.
You're super weird.
Yeah. If I type it here, did it show up? Okay, that showed up there. My chat's not working. That's weird. Oh, there we go. I just can't type in it. Okay. All right, Holland. Do what you got to do.
All right. All right. Where we leave off last session. So you guys head toward the stone area. You bring up the fertilizer and seed while discussing the possibility of splitting the group. Galen, Mark comment here that he definitely took out fertilizer and seed out of his own pocket. Marco got the council to provide an escort to get the trainee farmers into the ice area after he had forgot their actual ice key with the rest of the group. What name are you trying to spell correctly there? Let me see. Mekros? Okay. Mekros. We'll be providing a mobile version of the crate for the forge that can be pulled by the carriage. You are waiting at the gate for its departure. And everyone is headed back to the castle, like the central city, to meet back up. So if we actually go back to... that of my pod, you should see where we're falling to. And you guys are going to above the gate town to the central, or are you guys going to gate town?
I thought we were going to the center because we had a couple more things to accomplish.
Okay. I don't remember what the other group was doing. I think you guys were actually in Cloud when we left off.
Who was in the other group?
I know Marco left by himself with the Woodwee and.
No, Woodby's with the main group, not with me.
Oh, okay. Woodwee's, and then you took the farmers, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah. So you took the farmers to the ice, and you guys went the cloud because you guys went the storm cloud. I believe.
Yeah,
And
I
then
think
you got-
they were. I think they were on their way to Cloud or just arriving there to pick up the magic items. I don't
Didn't we
remember.
already pick them up? Wait, I don't even remember.
I thought we did pick them up.
Did
Yeah,
you?
Yeah, I don't think you wrote it down. So yeah, I believe you guys did pick it up. And then you guys were coming
Yeah, 'cause-
back from the cloud.
It was like a. They had a delivery for them, whoever it was, right? We spoke with them, and Jane tried to steal something on the way out, or was looking around to steal something. And
Was looking
didn't.
around.
Yeah, I think it was. You guys were looking around somewhere. I don't remember. I don't remember if you guys left the cloud though.
No, I think we were all hitting morning. I think.
Yeah, I think we were all camping out until morning to head out towards the center.
Okay. So I guess we'll start off with that. You guys are done cloud and about to head out to center.
I mean, what time of day is it?
Since you guys went to bed, we'll say it's morning, just to make it
Morning.
easier.
Okay. All right. Did we do all the rolls and stuff associated with that?
I believe you did.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, there were rolls. The last thing I did was, or the last rolls that were in roll 20 was the D100, so makes sense.
So yeah, we'll start off that you guys have rested for the night and about to wake up, done your watches, and it is morning.
Where did we sleep?
I'm gonna imagine Marco slept outside ice area.
Yep. Yep. I did not go in because of I wouldn't have been able to get back out. Because I don't have the key with me.
No, but you were escorted.
Yeah, and the guard went in with the group.
Okay. And then you guys, I don't remember if you guys left or not. The cloud. I don't think you guys did. I think you guys camped at the
We were
town.
halfway back, and we camped in the forest.
Oh, you guys camped in the forest. Okay, so you guys camped in the open fields.
Sounds good.
So it's morning. We've all woken up, and we're heading. Okay, we're heading out of Cloud. We woke up out of Cloud, and we're heading towards the gate town. Right?
Yeah. No, we're heading towards the center town.
That's not listed.
Yeah, it isn't. There's not a name on it. It's the castle area.
Okay, so the gate town isn't the big castle then.
No,
No, it's like a day's
Those are-
travel.
There's
those are two separate towns there in the middle.
yeah. So the gate town is the 4 little markings right there. This
Okay.
is the central.
Okay, that's why I was confused last time. I was like, it says Gate Town, but okay. So
Yeah,
we're
there's
going
two
to-
towns in the middle.
So we're going to whatever the big one is in the middle, the castle.
Yep.
And our goal for going there was we're meeting Marco, but we can't have no way of contacting him.
Right.
Correct. And then from there to the gate to get the priest.
Okay. I imagine it's a really... I mean, if it takes a day to go... Like, how the heck are we going to find Marco?
We just start screaming at Polo.
Marco! 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 No one's naming Polo. All right. Just very confused.
All right. So yeah. So you guys wake up. What you guys planning for waking up?
What was that?
What's your
Mike
guys
got weird
planning
all of
for
a
waking
sudden.
up?
He must have an air conditioner or something on.
Darn it!
My plans for waking up involve me opening my eyes.
Indeed. Don't really plan on waking up. I mean, as soon as I do, I do. Or someone else wakes me up.
Or the thought of giant spiders bearing down on you.
Doesn't bother me too much, actually.
And the scorpions keep us safe.
We've seen those in action. Been quite interesting. Well, I am for expediting whatever this is while we're here. I'm feeling a little bit better today than what I was the other day. Grimbolt, I apologize for getting huffy, but I also don't want to cause us more issues than what we already have. What is the most important besides our main go find Kazan with what we're here for right now? What is the most important? Marco ditching the extras? Is that the most important?
I believe he's already ditched the extras. I think we just need to make our way back, turn in all this stuff, get paid, and then head on our way.
Sounds good to me. Maybe not even worry about the priest. We didn't get paid in, like, full for the priest, did we? Or whatever.
Nope.
Nope.
Screw that, then.
Oh, ignore me. I'm not there.
All right. Exactly. So, screw getting that. They can deal it on their own. We don't want to wait another whatever it is. I say we don't even worry about the forge, because that was just not... They should have done something, right? They should have given us more information. And said, like, this whole waiting an extra week and everything for a delivery and preparation and all this, that's bullshit, right? We head straight to the big castle. We try to find Marco. We turn in what we need there, and then we get back. Because it's on the way to get back on track where we need to go, plus it's a little bit of funds. Then we make Marco pay for the freaking lock. We're making money. I think. What does everyone agree?
Absolutely.
Wonderful. See,
We all strip. I'm just here for the ride.
I mean,
Exactly.
are we really fussy if we need to ask the priests if they need permission to leave? We just pick one and just take them.
just take them. Well, I'm not sure that might work because there might be priests from different areas or something. And if you bring a priest from somewhere else to somewhere else, it's just extra paperwork, I think.
I mean, no one said anything about it having to be a specific religion.
Yeah, they didn't specify a denomination.
Oh dear.
I mean,
This is a marble
what
priest.
does it take?
I think we should make it more interesting.
This is a marble priest. They play marbles only. Next to a creek, so it's on stream. Really. Mm-hmm.
Why do I get this overwhelming sense of complete and utter disappointment in you right now?
You know, the priest of marbles on stream. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This is enough. Our breakfast and everything. Maybe should we? How's everyone on rations and things as well? Maybe when this castle we can pick up some of those, and if we're getting low. Let me look at my bags.
Are you
here.
sure you want to get a ration here? I'm pretty sure the one ration will turn out to be like 1,000 rations for us.
I mean, if it costs the same amount, why not?
fair.
I have
My
7
question
left.
is, how is our coin good for them? It's like, what, microscopic coin?
Well, I mean, gold is
And
gold.
that-
They can dump it in a. They can open the bag and dump it and melt it.
Not that small in comparison. Like I come up to their waist. That was what I was
All
getting.
coins be like the size of our hand versus, fitting in our hand?
I'm sure the dynamics of coin exchange in this particular reality doesn't exactly matter too much to me right at this point.
Right.
If they're accepting our gold is good.
Indeed. I'm not going to
Okay.
complain. So,
Just curious.
breakfast, I'm down to, I believe, like 6 rations or something like that. Maybe we should restock all on the way out. Or restock at the other place. We should be fine between here and there as well. Back at the other town. They may not be too happy with us, though.
Just
I
keep
still
an eye
got
out
like
for
another
devils.
10 days or so.
Right. Oh, yes. We definitely... I should pick up some more rations, too, because who knows? I don't know Marco's food situation. So, go to the castle, try to get some rations, get Marco, get out.
Okay.
Sound good?
Reassemble our team then and just leave their wagon here?
Makes sense to me. They can send someone else to pick it up. Or a delivery. Sounds good to me. All right, let's go. What's our current situation with? Do we have the main carriage, or does Marco have the main carriage? Marco has the poop
You guys
wagon.
have the main. Yeah, you guys have the main carriage.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, okay, cool. So I guess I suppose pack up my bedroll and get everything loaded into the carriage, and I guess I'll hop
Off
on
we
the
go.
yeah, off we go. I'll hop on the reins. So I do a lot of riding usually, and everyone all loaded up.
Alright, so you guys are hopping on the cart and heading to the center.
Indeed.
Alright, so you travel through the fields directly into the castle, or not where the center city castle is, and of course you find an entrance close by, guarded by 2 stone giants, as you would be familiar with them.
Okay.
Have you seen a turtle man come through here?
Let's see. It would take you guys a full day, so I would imagine if Marco didn't spend any time doing anything else, I imagine Marco went straight to the...
They were camped out in the field halfway to the city already, so it'd only be half a day's trip for them.
Oh yeah, it would be. So...
I'd be half a day behind them.
Okay. And the 2 giants kind of look at each other and are like... just shake their head no.
Oh, well, I can see he hasn't made it here yet. There's only one gate in and out, right?
No, there's multiple.
Oh. How long would it take us to go around to the other gates?
A lot.
Which direction would Marco be coming from? Like, where did he go?
You guys would be entering the town from the north. I'd be entering it from the west.
So I guess we should,
Well, you guys went to Cloud, so you guys would be coming from the northwest, and then he would be coming from the southwest.
Alright, is there a west gate, or a northwest gate, and a southwest gate?
Yes, there's a southwest gate and a northwest gate.
Okay, well, we would head towards his most likely gate then.
Okay.
sounds good. Which would be what?
The southwest gate.
All right, head towards the southwest gate then.
And you, I'm gonna say, just fast forward for traveling purposes. You guys go along the wall and reach another entrance with another 2 stone giants guarding the entrance.
All
What are
right.
the names and
seen it.
backstory?
Goulash and Macho Man.
Goulash and Macho Man, the giants.
They come from a village.
Oh no.
Born and raised in the stone area.
I was being silly. Continue on.
Have you seen a turtle man come through yet?
Kind of look at each other for a little bit more, and they're like, maybe?
Maybe. I mean, he's a turtle man. He comes up to about your kneecap. Well, maybe a little higher.
And they kind of still ponder at each other, and they're like, he left, what, a day ago? Two days ago? Day and a half? Something like that.
Yeah, is he back yet?
Not that I know
Alright. Well, do you mind if we wait here for him?
of. Sure.
Alrighty then. Find us a good parking space, Galen.
Did you just call me Ganon?
No, I said Galen.
Just
Galen?
making sure. Just making
Gan-
sure.
Yeah, yes. No,
That's just-
I don't think it was Ganon.
Ganon is a
Ganon?
dwarf, you know. They call him Ganon dwarf.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Oh.
I think Caden's hearing things.
Yeah, it might be.
Yes, yes.
I'm just disappointed that Holland couldn't run on with a joke there.
I know, right? My gosh. Perfect.
We literally set him up for like lyrics from Village People.
You know? So we go an appropriate amount of space away from the giants, which would be what, like 100 feet or something?
Like a decent space? Yeah. I'd be like,
Yeah,
sure.
so we're not bothering them. They can have their conversations, we can have ours, kind of thing. Kind of set up, I guess, in the... Is it a field next to the wall, or... What?
Yeah, it's fields of crops. And like a lot of them
Oh, wonderful.
that you've noticed, they're just mushrooms. A lot of mushrooms.
Oh, right. So I guess we don't
They really
make...
like their shrooms here.
Yeah, I don't pull the carriage up into the crops. Like, I pull it into, like, some grassy stuff that's next to it. Kind of set up, waiting for Marco. We're still within visual range of the gate and everything, seeing we see the turtle man. Marco, roll up.
Okay.
We just,
So,
indeed.
just, are you doing anything besides just waiting?
I'll sit there with the pseudo-dragon, maybe, pull out my little stopper bottles, my 12 stopper bottles, different color liquids, and mess with those a bit. Do a little, you know, make the mix, like pull off the stopper on one, pull out the stopper on another, and kind of just swirl the water around a little bit as I mess around and wait. Just, you know, entertaining myself.
Okay.
Hone the edge on my daggers one at a time.
Alright, and I'm taking a huge guess here that Grimbolt's in the back of the carriage.
Holy heck, how did... Truly, your insight knows no bounds.
Mind reader.
Plus 30 to my insight, huh?
You rolled a natural 20 on that one, my dear friend.
Only I have the eye to see. But
Yeah, to see what?
to see the future.
See, now that makes more sense. Otherwise, you're just holding eyes, and that's really weird.
Well, I mean,
What is Holland? Well,
You know, I'm really tempted to get eye dice now. Just be like, ha, I'm holding eyes.
But yes, indeed. Please carry on with this amazing story that you are weaving for us.
mhm.
So you guys are at there. Okay, Marco, let's go to you.
Oh, you're in trouble.
Being alone
he's
with
being a Marco man.
he is being a
Oh,
Marco
no.
with
Oh,
a
no.
cart full of fertilizer.
Poopsmith.
You waking up. Just do a perception check for me, I guess.
Okay. Why do I not trust you? Succeed.
Alright, 16. And waking up, you notice that there's something in the fertilizer.
Oh, no.
And you notice that the fertilizer is kind of like moving a little bit.
Do I see anything protruding from it at all? Or no, it's covered, isn't it? Is it?
Yeah, it's just kind of like you can see the dirt moving.
Oh wait, it's all in bags.
Yeah, like
So
you,
do
like some of the bags you notice are like slightly ripped.
Okay. I do not want to get close to this. I might lean in by like a foot, but not super close, and try and see if I see anything, either sticking out of the cuts in the bags or trying to see something.
Okay. You look around and you're like, I don't really see anything.
Hearing anything, clicks or rummaging or anything.
A little rummaging. You can hear a little bit rummaging.
Done with this place. Well, let's what do I have? I'm gonna look around. Do I see? Are there any like sticks or any long objects alongside the road?
There's like some like not really. It's just more like just leftover like grass and stuff like that. That was just kind of like died and.
What kind of crops are in the field next to me?
It is mushrooms. Very large mushrooms.
Are there any rocks on the road? I'm assuming it's like a gravel road or something like that, or just a dirt road.
It's a dirt road.
I'm gonna go down and try and just grab a handful of rocks
Okay.
and start throwing them at one of the bags I see moving. Not super hard, but
Okay. You throw it, and you notice that the bag just kind of like flinches, and then you see like it move, like the bags move a lot more, and then it kind of like settles down.
Oh, what I wouldn't give to be a warrior that has a sword is I could poke. Oh, let's see. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? This is a shitty situation.
There it is.
I had to say it.
Isn't it? I don't give a crap about these puns.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Maybe he found himself a poodle.
Oh no.
Well, Marco is going to hold his hand above his head and let a light erupt from it. And everything within 5 feet will well, hold on, let me confirm my wording here. Okay, so everything within the inside of the bags, will if there's creatures, that is, will have to make a Constitution saving throw, or they take radiant damage.
Okay. How much radiant damage?
1d6.
All right. Roll
Yep.
your.
All of them that are within 5 feet.
All right.
of
Roll
the,
your damage.
Marcus' patience is running out. 2.
All right. You hear this still rumbling around, and a lot more like moving in the bags.
Damn it, they won't come out. Ugh. How many bags are moving?
2.
Are they in the middle or are they off to the sides?
They're off to the sides.
Opposite sides or the same side?
Same side.
I'm gonna walk around to whichever side of the cart they're on and attempt to quickly pull them out of the cart and drop them on the ground.
Okay, make a. These are heavy bags, so make a athletics check. No
19.
problem. No problem. You just knock them off the ground, onto the ground, and they hit the ground. You can see there's definitely a hole. And did you knock both bags off?
Oh yeah, I grabbed the knot on the top of both and ripped them both off.
Okay, so
And
with that, doing
Tossed
that,
them as far as I could across the road.
okay, doing that, you see when you toss them, the bags kind of like separated. You see between them, there is a large worm. You would notice it as an earthworm. It's a giant earthworm. Between the two bags.
What the hell is that? Does it have... What does this thing look like? Does it have a face? Or is it...
It basically looks like an earthworm that's like 5 feet long.
Okay. Is it moving towards me or is it sticking with the dirt?
It's sticking with the dirt, kind of just doing something.
I'm gonna hop on the carriage and take off.
Okay.
I am gonna move at a fast pace.
All right. So you spend that time, and you.
At least for a while.
All right, and then you guys, you have a day's worth, right?
Yep.
Okay. So you are traveling for the day. So the rest of you, you guys have about a half a day, or yeah, a little less than a half a day. You're just gonna be waiting around for Marco to show up.
Pretty much.
We don't
I
have a
might-
choice. We got to meet up with it.
Okay.
Indeed.
So you guys went around for a half day, about. And Mark, you see Marco in a very fast-paced showing up.
What are you running from?
Never seen a
I'm
turtle
done.
move that fast.
I'm done with this shit.
You too.
I told you it was stinky.
No, I'm literally done with this shit. I woke up to giant worms in this thing.
Oh gosh. We
Worm?
we need to talk, Marco. We need to talk. We need to get the hell out of here and get. This is just a bunch of extra missions we don't need to be doing.
Agreed.
S-
I would we as he's talking.
You find Woodway? Yeah. So, all these extra deliveries and things. Can we just pay for the lock and be done with this?
That's kind of what I'm thinking, is just letting Woodby take this carriage back, and I'll just give him the money for the lock.
Sounds good.
What about your 2 horses?
Oh, he's gonna have to find horses. I'm not giving them up.
Good. At least we're in accord, because this is a fiasco.
We'll head to the gate town, and we will leave it there.
Marco,
And then we can either abandon it or whatever
You
he wants
notice-
to do.
You notice we don't have the forge, as well. Like it's not on the roof. It's not. Marco,
Oh, I'm not
It-
paying attention to it.
it was freaking massive.
Oh yeah.
And it was going to take us another week just for them to prepare it on some kind of crazy thing, because there's no way it could have fit on our carriage, and that was the original deal. So
No.
Yeah.
It's waiting for you at the gate front.
it took like a week for
No,
it to be prepared.
he said it would be 7 days before it would be waiting there.
Indeed.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it'll be another 4 days yet.
Indeed. So
yeah,
I mean,
no, I am good with getting back on task.
right. My thoughts so far is that we restock anything that we need, because it's going to be quite a bit of journey, and since we're not actually completing all this stuff, that town that we're going to is probably not going to be too happy with us to do business.
Why would we go back?
Well, I don't know. Are we turning in anything whatsoever? Because it's on the way, isn't it?
No, we'd have to go back.
We'd have to backtrack for like a week.
Oh, I thought it was like we like sidetracked to get here.
You guys sidetracked to get here.
So do we have to go backwards to get to the town, to go on the road to go continue?
Yes, the major road is actually back to through that town.
So we have to go back there anyways, that's what I
Mhm.
thought. So
I
far
thought
we
this
have
was further along our path. That's the way it was explained to me.
You guys went directly north. From that. So the town is in the path of where you guys are going. This place you are, Nakapata, where you are, is straight north. So this was like an off way of, you
Okay.
know, type thing.
Due east and or due west and hit the road again?
Did we have any other reason to go to Nakapata?
Nope.
Because it sounds familiar. This is Caden speaking now. It sounds
No,
really
it was-
familiar. It was the big
it's just-
town. Right?
Yeah, it was a big town we were gonna restock at.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay, that's why it sounds familiar. Okay, so I suggest we stop here at this castle or whatever this is, this big place. We restock with whatever we need for a long journey, and we book it.
Yeah, so we head to the gate town and restock. There'd
Right,
be
so-
more of people of our size there.
Well, how long is it going to take? Is that another couple days
That's-
travel?
That would be a day south from here.
All right.
But We have to
And
go
we have-
that way anyways to get out of here.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. So instead of sidetracking to go inside the castle, we can go to the gatehouse or gate town.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we need? How is everyone on? We haven't really used any potions or anything. We're pretty stocked up. At least I'm pretty stocked up on those still. Magical components, I'm all good. Just maybe some extra rations. I know, Marco, you do a lot of cooking. I just like to have a backup in case, like what we just did happens and we split up. I'd
Yeah.
like to have a little bit of that just in case. And plus, I've got this guy, pokes with pseudo dragon on my shoulder. Keeps wanting more. So
Give him more.
no, he's already chunky.
He's too fat as it is.
You know, he's been flying around a little bit more instead of riding around on my shoulder the whole time. So cut down on the extra treats and things. So I'm trying to be good. Anyways, so Gate Town. What time? I mean, what time of day is it? Is it like noon, morning? It was morning when we left, so probably what? Afternoon?
It's about 4 or 5 in the afternoon.
Oh dear. So if we leave, it's going to be nighttime for traveling.
Yeah.
Yep.
That does not sound like a good idea at all.
Camp inside of the guards and then head out in the morning.
I suppose. Kind of what we've been doing.
Yep.
Unless you'd like to worm your way into something else.
Oh dear.
I'm ready to be done with these missions.
Me too. It seems we get sent on a lot of these types of deals, right? Go fetch this, complete 5 tasks for this guy to make him feel better, to do something so we can actually do what we need to do. Wish people would just be forward. It's like, sure, do you need something done? Like one thing. Wonderful. We're not gophers. My gosh. And we saved this whole freaking... Wait, not this one. Where we left from. Right? Because we've crossed... What's that?
This kingdom means nothing to us.
Yeah, right. The place we came from, we saved that place. Oh, what's that, Jane?
This is a different country. This is not the one we saved.
Right. Yes, this would mean basically nothing. They're all weirdos anyways. I say quietly.
And it's a country with no government.
Yeah,
So I don't think we have much to worry about.
Well, I don't know. Churches can be a bit... depending. They can be a bit off sometimes. I'm trying to stay away from any kind of detailed conversations, if you get my drift. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be an issue.
Yeah, I hope
There's not really any government, and from what I understand, it's a corrupt church that runs
That's the
it,
problem.
so-
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you say something
They're not
against
gonna-
a corrupt church,
That's
they're
it.
not going to send you to jail. They're just going to kill you.
We're not saying anything against them. It's just a small village that's out of the
Right.
way, and they're not going to give a darn about.
That's good. Well, set up camp, I guess. Get ready. Maybe we'll have some... Do you have any, like, it's been a hard bit, Marco. Do you have any, like, good food stored up in the carriage? I've been eating rations for the past couple days.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to cook something. My nerves are about shot.
Wonderful, wonderful. Alright. So I guess we're getting ready for the evening's preparations. Dinner and all that.
The worm steak?
Cooking might be difficult. Looking around, do I see any form of trees, or not necessarily trees, but like kindling that we can even make a fire out of for cooking?
Not really.
You would usually keep some of that with the carriage, right? Like, I imagine if we're
Usually.
traveling around, like, have like a little pile attached to the back or something like that. Not a lot, but...
You're not
Thought
wrong.
to strap that there, though.
Yeah, none of us have thought about it.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Well, in the future.
It'd be a good note for the future.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know, grab a few splinters. Everything here seems to be big.
True. Anybody want to go into the town and see if they can find some shavings off the house that we can use for kindling that have fallen?
Nope.
Wood is wood.
We're outside the castle town. I thought those were going to be houses with shavings, right?
I mean, there's probably still going to be wood used on the house.
I'm for sure not doing that.
I'm not saying rip it off the wall.
Just take your shutter. You don't need this.
What's that saying? Take it off the wall. I'm saying looking around for any wood or anything that's fallen.
Hmm.
Bane just, digs through his pack and digs out 2 torches and holds them out at the end of his arm and says, will this do?
That'll work.
Oh, wonderful.
I mean, torches burn for like an hour. Plenty of time to cook, right?
Yeah, but that's true. Yeah.
I mean, you already have a pan. All you have to do is like wedge them on end in the and hold your pan over the fire.
How long can you do that little fire trick? Could you just like hold your hand under the pot and cook that way?
Yeah, no, I can't maintain it that long.
No. It's worth a
Torches
shot.
will work.
Yeah, so I'll just find the biggest rocks I can and kind of make a makeshift campfire-ish thing to set the torches into.
Alright, so I'm gonna attempt to cook.
Yep.
Give me a skill check for cooking, which be your...
Try and pick this skill check out. You were making a makeshift stove out of torches and stones.
Yeah, I'm gonna see how well this food comes out. That's what I really want to know. So, let's see. It would be your...
Basically, it's the same as cooking over an open campfire.
We're gonna go with that. Dex.
Well, I would
efficiency.
imagine. Yeah, I would imagine it's probably getting more than one roll, Christian, as I have to see if it even works or if it falls apart.
Yeah, we'll do Dex plus your proficiency.
Oh, let's see. Efficiency. There it is.
And then the D20.
Okay. So I'll just click Dex and then add 3 to whatever comes up. Okay. So 4.
He's not surviving in the woods on his own.
That's 4.
Mm-mm-mm.
So, with that, you start getting this all set up. And no matter how much you try to set this up, it does not stay together whatsoever.
Marco's like rebuilding this over and over, and he keeps falling apart as he's trying to cook. You start to hear like just a string of curses in, I'm assuming nobody else knows Aquin.
Nope. What does it sound like?
I not know enough about Aquin to try and come up with that.
Blub, blub, blub.
Bubble, bubble. There you go.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Oh, gosh.
Can't tell what he's saying, but it's obvious he's pissed.
It's something, yeah.
All I think of that is in Star Wars when they see the king in, like, was it episode 2 or something like that?
Oh,
From
gosh.
Jar Jar sees a king, he's like,
Oh god.
Okay.
That's all I see when he speaks Aquan.
Jane takes pity on him, walks over, and takes 3 torches and makes them into a little pyramid shape so that the heads of the torches, the part that is lit, form like a 3-pointed stance so that they can hold an object. You know, kind of like a pyramid with an upside down pyramid on top of it, the way they cross. That way you can just set the pan in between on the actual like burning part so that the fire will heat the pan and it will stand there and stay.
Wonderful.
Okay.
We'll go ahead and use it.
Add a few stones around the base of each of the torches as they're wedged in the ground so that it stabilizes them and they don't wiggle. Like when he takes the pan out to like flip vegetables or whatever. But it forms its own little stable tripod.
I'm going to take my pot and I'm going to start making a very hearty stew. Me go through and see what I got here. There it is. Alright, so, yep, I'm going to be spending like a good solid hour making a very hearty stew out of veggies and spices and butter and beef.
Wonderful.
Okay.
So while you're doing that, Gallon's gonna ask you. So what have you been up to? It looked like you had some problems or something.
Yeah, I forgot the key,
Oh
so
no!
I haven't talked. You say that like you didn't already realize it.
it was smirking when he said it.
So I had to talk to council again and get an escort, and yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Thinking of that, I suppose we have to return the keys in the morning, don't we?
Did we?
Was it a stipulation that we return them?
They
I
never
didn't
said
hear anything about
anything.
returning them.
They never said anything, but when I asked for another one, they said I can't get another one until I return the other one.
Oh well.
Maybe we can give them to the guards?
I don't know.
I think we hang on to them in case we come back, then we don't have to talk to the council.
Yeah, really.
I mean, they don't take up much room when they're packed into the carriage, right?
I mean, do we have a plan on coming back to Nakapata?
No.
Well, there you
We
go.
might visit here someday.
That's called hoarding.
No, it's called Wise Man Keeps a Key to a Place He Doesn't Go Often.
Oh, right. I've never heard that one before.
Also known as hoarding.
that sounds like justification. That's that's what that sounds
I
like.
am tired of giant bugs and worms, and I'm sick of this place.
Just big things in general.
Yes.
That makes sense to me.
I am. I've not slept properly in like a week.
Oof. That's not good.
So, is anybody going to, as we get to the end of the cooking time, anybody want to go let Grimbolt know the food is basically ready?
Sure. I'll go.
You remembered me.
Go rap. Knock knock.
I'm sorry. What was that second sound effect?
It's going to rap.
What was...
Indeed. Walk up to the door.
He's rapping.
Yo, Grimbolt, this is Galen. No.
The door opens and there's just heavy metal music in the background. He's banging his head. Mister just hit some fucking lights in the back there.
Wow. And he just goes.
But no, it's just normal.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Dinner is served. If you would like any. A hearty stew, from what I've heard. Right? I believe that's what Grimbold said. I'm not Grimbold, Marco.
Yeah, Marco cooked.
Excellent. Whose heart are we having?
One of the farmers. No, it's not.
Excellent. Count me in.
Oh dear. All right. Heads back outside.
With Grimbold not far behind.
We're not feasting on Woodwee's heart.
No witnesses. No, just
No witnesses, huh?
What we is with you guys, by the way?
I know.
Yeah, he hadn't said anything, so I'm just leaving it be.
It's alright. One magical journey off a cliff, and that's that problem sorted.
Maybe that's why maybe we hit him with the tree, and then he goes off the cliff, and he goes wee. So would we? Maybe. No. All right.
Right, it's your heart tonight then.
Yeah.
Maybe he just has bad bladder control.
Oh no. And nope, not saying it. No, not going to say it.
Excellent.
Wonderful. I do have a filter, my friends. I do.
Do you really?
Okay, so you guys basically are eating your food,
That is the plan.
and Woodley says, I guess we'll go back in the city. Are we done here?
I believe so. We just have to get. Are we at castle? Are we at the castle, or are we at the other place?
We're camped outside the central castle town.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're going to
Camped outside
Gate Town.
Central Castle.
You're basically like right there. So we're going back. We're going in the city. Where are we going?
We are going to go restock at the gate town and head back to Nakapada and turn in what we have done, and we need to hit the road again.
So we're picking up the forge, I guess.
Yeah, no, we're not staying here a week waiting for that thing to get ready because it didn't meet the. We were lied to about it, so that's that.
All right. And
I'll
the
pay
dirt.
the smith. I'll pay the smith when we get there. Well, we got the dirt right there. We have to pass through the town anyway, so we'll be dropping that off.
All right. And the farmers have been dropped off.
The only two things, yeah, they were dropped off. We even had a central castle guard escort them.
Awesome. Good
The
to
only
know.
the only things that aren't going to be done is the delivery of the forge, which is going to cost me money, and the priest. Everything else we've already got bringing with us.
All right. Sounds good to me. It's up to you guys.
Yep, we were just offered to do favors and things didn't work out. So it's not like anybody's out anything. It was just favors.
Indeed.
Other than the smith, it's going to cost me money. Again, he's looking annoyed, but it's his own fault.
All right. Not my business. I just had the thing to do.
Although at this point you do owe us 100 gold.
I do.
Yeah, you were the one we got the mission for the or the favor to escort the farmers from.
Oh, that's right.
What, do you think we were going to forget about our money?
No, it's fine.
One thing I would recommend is we return those stones and not walk away with them.
Oh yeah, he brings up a good point. But what do we actually need to do with these stones?
You return them.
To where?
The city council.
In the place we just left from?
We're still next to it.
Oh, so we need to go in here.
This is what we're talking about before we're going to bed.
Right.
So in the morning we'll have to swing through there before we head for the gate town.
Sounds good.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, and he kind of like rolls out his bed sheet, his wolf, snuggles up next to his bedroll, and kind of lays down.
I would say get up early, get those turned in, and head for the town.
Sounds good to me.
I am ready to be out of this giant creature nightmare of a hellhole.
Is it bad to know that this is probably the first time I actually remember him actually having a wolf?
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
He has been the most quietest, well-betrained good boy this entire trip.
Well, he's a trained mount. He's a giant wolf that's trained mount.
But still, I mean, when it eats, it's probably loud. It, probably makes noise.
I mean, seriously, what has he been feeding that thing while we've been away?
The villagers, given.
Is that what the farmers were for?
There was really only one farmer that needed to be delivered. The rest were bait to make sure the wolf stayed in line, Like treats.
An excellent stew, however, the lack of heart definitely underwhelmed the overall dish.
Marco just kind of looks confused at that remark, not knowing what the origins of it were.
Gallon just chuckles a bit. He just takes
Marco just kind of cocks his head and looks at him confused.
chuckle, keeps eating.
I am going to retire. You have a good night.
Indeed. Are we doing watches again for this with the gods?
Oh,
right there?
yes.
Okay. Like
That's
Marco is
not even
adamant,
a
it seems. All right, I'll do what first? Be fine. Could do that.
First and only.
I suppose. I'll wake Marco second, and then after that, whatever.
Yep, that works
I
for
don't
me.
care.
All right.
I'll do third watch.
Okay. You can roll your perception checks.
All right. Let's see. What up do? Oh, did it do it? It went away. Did it roll it at all?
No,
Can I see?
I don't see it. Let's go here.
Because I hovered over it and it didn't actually. Let's see if it does it here. Let's see. If I do that. That did it in there. Oh, okay. Okay. A 6.
Well, apparently during your watch, you don't really see much.
Nope.
Was after Galen?
You.
18.
Marco looks around, and Marco, you still see the same thing you've seen almost every night here.
Oh no.
You see these giant spiders crawl out from the fields, and you see the guards take care of them. You also see there's like these electrified scorpions that are large too, and they attack these spiders also. And throughout your watch, that's all you see.
He is standing on top of the carriage after scrambling up the ladder on the back, and he is just keeping his shield at the ready, watching this nightmare.
But soon your watch ends, and you know that your watch ends.
Okay.
So who's next?
Jane is next. That would be a 17 for Jane.
17. You wake up and you also look out and you're like, wow, there's like spiders, and the guards are fighting spiders, and then there's these electric scorpions fighting spiders.
Huh? And are the spiders headed this way?
No, before they can even because you guys are not too far from the guards. You guys are like 100 feet, so like you definitely know they're around you, but they don't actually the scorpions seem to intercept them before they even get to your cart.
Scorpions are doing a good job. I'll just keep a watchful eye and not worry about it too much.
Okay. And at the end of your shift, it's still going on, but you know it's the end of your shift. So who's next?
I'll climb down, enter the carriage, and knock on Grimbolt's door.
Yeah, what?
Time for your watch, sir.
We're doing watches. The guards are right there.
I was welcome for watch. It's your turn now.
Wonderful. And I'll just close the door and go back to bed.
Okay. So
You said didn't come through, Tristan. Whatever you just said, it didn't come through.
I woke him up, so I did my job.
Yep.
okay.
Yep.
Okay. So day breaks, and you see the crystals turn more into an amber lighting, kind of helping with the daylight setting. It glows amber within this cavern.
Okay. Well,
But Grimbolt is not awake, so I need you all to make perception checks to see if you actually can wake up at normal time.
I think you need more perception. It's just be more. You wake up.
Perception to see what? For what? Just to wake up?
Well, 'cause-
Or what are we perceiving? The sun?
Nick, oversleeping.
Marco's out like a light.
Yeah, Marco's out cold. But Jane and Galen are wide awake. He knows that the light has changed.
I mean, since I usually sleep on top of the carriage, that doesn't surprise me. I yawn and stretch and wow.
You notice like Woodley's already like packing up his stuff and like already almost all the wolf like packing up his saddle and everything.
Are we ready to go?
Where's Marco?
Is he still
Sleep in the
sleeping?
hallway in the carriage.
I was asking the people that were awake.
Is he still sleeping? He hasn't come out of the carriage yet.
Oh dear. Walk over, bang, bang, bang. Marco, wake up!
All right, all right.
He's such a sleepy turtle.
Get up, crawl out. As I walk past, I'll slam one fist in the Grimbolt store and keep heading out.
Okay. While waking you all up, you see out in the fields there are dead dead spider carcasses out in the fields between the mushrooms and some on the road in the distance.
I'm so done with this place.
Ah, you slept like a rock.
Yeah, no reply. Just shakes his head and grabs the bucket from the horses and puts it back in the carriage and gets ready to head for the council castle.
All right, I guess I'll take the. I guess I'll take the storm tablet since it takes a couple of us to carry these things.
I mean, we don't have to carry him until we get there. You can just leave him in the back of the carriage.
True. He sets it back now.
I mean, you're free to just hold it if you want.
Makes my fur feel funny.
What was the object you were holding?
The storm tablet.
Storm tablet.
Well, as soon as we're ready,
I
I'm.
wonder if I built up a static charge.
No.
Aw. I was gonna walk over and touch the back of Marco's shell.
I also had a roll for that. So
Made out of chitin. It's not even remotely electric.
Yeah, but it's grounded,
conductive.
so it would still spark.
okay, so you guys are basically packing up and ready to go into the city.
Yeah, we're gonna head to turn in the stones and then head for the gate town.
Okay, so going into the city towards the council, you spend about half an hour looking for this place, and you finally reach the council. The doors, and Woodley's like parks his wolf outside, kind of ties him to the place where you can tie horses, basically.
A hitching
Kinda
post.
Yeah, a hitching post. Kind of straightens his armor out to look a little bit more professional. Kind of like dust it off, like brush off his shoulders and his torso.
Well, let's get this over with. I'll grab just 2 random tablets and head in.
Yeah, make sure we gather all of them. How many did we start out with?
4, 5, 5.
Can we find them all?
See why not?
Your
They've
carriage.
been with the carriage the whole time.
Okay.
What have you been doing with them? Frisbee.
I mean, they're large enough. Your pseudo dragon can't run off with them.
Right. Well, you never underestimate.
It like crawls into your pocket, doesn't he? Like trying to drag the entire stone cat size into your pocket with an elemental thing against. I'm sure you may have noticed.
Maybe.
Well, except for the ice one, he probably didn't notice that one.
True.
Pseudo dragon just goes.
Alright. Pseudo Dragon kind of like pops it open, like kind of like gives you that look, like, who, me?
And yes, you.
The gluten bolt will pick up one as well and follow the rest of the party in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you go in with the tablets and the council. Someone awaits you at the door and says, "Follow me," and goes into the
And
chamber with you.
A world of pure. I don't know.
Imagination.
Error.
Mm.
And councils all stand. Ugh. Hello there, travelers.
Just returning these. And I'll set them down on the table that we originally got them from.
Each one they put down, each of the council members part of that region kind of like take a little like head bow. When you place it in the middle.
Yep, we just place them all down in their appropriate slots.
And you hear some of them talk in giant.
Quick run before they give us something else to do.
And you just hear like kind of like yelling banter, like you ever hear like a politician yell at each other. That's basically what this is happening. And they're like, no, this cannot happen in our area. And this is all in giant, so
Why do you have to pick the one language and Marco's the only one who knows?
Because they're giants!
I'm in trouble
have
already
fun.
for accepting the last series of quests.
Well,
Pray
Krubos
tell,
is gonna
what are they
bow
saying?
and just start walking out.
Yeah, we're like, have fun, take care.
And you hear not like one of the fire giants yelling giant. He's like, we've already had 20 deaths. Can't have any more.
Oh gosh.
Yep, good for them.
That's
Let's leave.
unfortunate. Bye.
Marco's gonna turn
Giants?
and book
I
it.
don't want any part of it.
Yeah, the fiery one's getting fired up. Let's go.
All I can think of like is Hades is when he gets angry. His like hair goes from blue to red.
Is that what's happening?
No, but he's like angry. Like he's like yelling angrily, like but in
No,
giant.
we're booking it out of the chamber.
Yeah, we're booking
and
it out.
I'm not telling anybody what I'm hearing.
Angry red giant.
And one of the cloud giants, when you guys are leaving, says in giant, we can figure this out peacefully, guys. Just need to.
We are leaving. Leaving. We are
And
going.
when you guys leave, that's like when you hear that the conversation.
Assuming that wasn't said to us, that was said between them.
Yep, doesn't really concern us at all. Politics is politics. Let's go.
When you didn't understand a word. You just hear, like, you don't understand the language, but you know it sounds angry.
Simlish.
We hear a lot of angry yelling. It's time to go.
Oh, we are booking it for the carriage.
Booking up for the carriage. And Woodley's like, oh, that was a heated conversation.
Yep. That was not boding well. I did not want to be part of pissed off giants. This place is a land of terror.
Land of Terror. This is a great place to live if you live inside a city or one of the other places.
I'm good. I don't need to live somewhere where the spiders are bigger than I am.
Oh, the spiders are always taking care of the scorpions at night. It's not a big deal.
What does stop the spiders and scorpions coming down to your village and absolutely destroying them?
We control the scorpions.
Well,
The
you don't
giants
live
do,
here.
at least. The giants do, at least. And the spiders are only attacking because that cave used to be originally by a spider queen. That was
So this is they're in the middle of a war.
not in the middle of
Essentially.
a war. Spider Queen has left. It's just the little ones keep breeding in the cavern. Like you kind of like see what the bridge was like down there. They keep breeding and then come up at night.
Oh well.
To go.
But it's not a big deal. We got scorpions to hold them back.
This place
Good
is a
stuff.
land of terror.
There was worse things in these lands.
Yeah, I'm good to get out of here. This place is terrifying.
Yeah, when we first opened up let's see, what was it? Giants opened up the stone area, I think it was. There was a dragon, an ancient dragon that lived there. That was a hard one to get out.
I assume it wasn't as simple as like putting a broom in there and kind of wiggling it about.
No, no, it wasn't.
Well, that being said, I'm still anxious to curl up in the sun for a while.
Yeah.
Point taken. Leaving? We're leaving, right? This
Yep.
is it. This is
I'm
all
gonna
that's
hop-
done.
I'm gonna
We're getting
hop
on
on
the
the wagon
car right
and
now.
Onward.
yep. And the only thing we're stopping for is supplies.
And I realize I'm just talking to air because everyone at that point has just disappeared and they're already on the cars. Wonderful.
We never stopped moving.
Yeah, during that whole time, you guys were moving, and when we just like jumped on his wolf and then tied it and just kept walking with you guys.
You can just keep the image of a power walking turtle in your mind. As close to running as he can get without actually running. He knew what was being said.
That's Marco.
Wow.
Here's Power Walking Turtle.
I hate you both.
Anyway, so you guys head out to the gate town.
Yep.
And where are you guys stopping? Are you stopping in like the giant area, or are you stopping in like the normal size human area?
Normal side.
Normal size because we need supplies.
Okay. So you guys spend about a half a day to get there. I believe that's how I labeled that out. It's a half a day to get to that house town. Or gate town, whatever.
Well, I'm going to keep my eyes peeled for anything that looks like a general store.
Okay, make a perception check.
$24.
You can definitely spot a general store.
Guys, over there. I think we
Perfect.
found what we need. Anywhere we can just pull off.
Yeah, there's like a main street, and then like there's like kind of like not like sidewalks, but like side area where you can just kind of like pull off to.
Okay. Well, I'll pull off and get as close to pick a spot as close to the general store as spotted as I can.
I'm not mean. I'm not going to make you parallel park the cart.
Yeah, if that's gonna happen, I'm gonna leave it in the middle of the road.
So you park it, and you're going to go into the general store. Who else is going into the general store?
Somebody knock on Grimble's door and see if he needs anything.
Oh, sure. I'll be going with Marco as well, just to stock up on some rations and see if there's anything of great inquiry in this general store as well. So I'll walk around and open the door, walk inside the back of the cart, and knock on the door.
But
You need
What?
any supplies or anything? Stopped at the general store before we head out.
yeah, I'll be out in a sec.
Wonderful.
It is the street.
Is your question?
But we'll join them.
Christian,
How
what'd you say?
crowded is the street?
Oh,
It's not too crowded. Kind of just like casual people are going market shopping on side. Like,
Anybody paying attention?
no, not really.
oh, no.
And as I step closer to the door, I activate the ring of invisibility.
Okay.
Roll to 5 so it does not break.
Okay.
And I when the others enter the store, I enter with them.
Okay.
Wow, it's beautiful in here. The
Thanks,
description
Seth.
of it is truly making me feel so immersed right now.
All right. So, who's going in first?
All of us at the same time.
Following
Can't
Marco,
all,
I suppose.
I was about to say, you all can't fit through the door at the same time. So,
Watch
Alright,
us.
I'll walk in first.
okay, Marco is going in first. And you see a table in the front. You see like hanging lanterns and your typical like barrels full of stuff, like such as
Wonderful.
ropes and some dried meats. There's a barrel of pickles that are in brine. You have a couple boxes that are unopened, like crates.
Hey, Marco, what's the deal with this barrel?
You're
I
terrible.
should drown you in a barrel of bill.
Continue.
And behind the table, the counter, you see a female human, a short gray mohawk, blue eyes, sort of like a reddish skin, slightly a red pale skin. She's just a regular built, an oval face, and then she had wearing a sleeveless shirt. That has an abstract tattoo on her left arm and a tiny tattoo of jellyfish on her right hand. She just kind of like leans over and says, "May I help you?"
Looking for basic supplies. You got any fruits and vegetables?
Sure. Somewhere around here we got fruits and vegetables. What kind are you looking for? Like mushrooms?
Just an assortment of each. Not real picky. Just general assortment of whatever the local stuff is.
Mushrooms.
Okay.
with some grains thrown in. But, unless you're looking for stuff that's grown in the stone area.
Yeah. Anything other than those mushrooms and grains?
Before anybody says anything, I know that's misspelled.
What is a PL//dry trash?
My keyboard. I accidentally set my keyboard on top of the other keyboard. So.
Oh, okay. I was a little confused with a PL//. Okay.
So I'm looking for dried rations and a camp stove and oil for the camp stove.
Okay. All right. So we'll get back to Marco. She's like, "Oh, if you don't want mushrooms, I can probably gather some basic vegetables and fruits."
Yeah, I think that's more what I'm after is the just basic potatoes, carrots, a lot of the stuff like that.
So you list these, and she brings out like 2 crates, and one is carrots and one is potatoes.
All
And
right,
then
I'll
she
take,
gets a crate of mushrooms also.
all right, I'll take 2 pounds of each.
2 pounds. All right. See, 2 pounds.
There's 6 in total.
6. So we're looking at 6 copper.
All right, I'll hand over the coins and turn and take them back to the carriage.
All right. Anything else for you, fine people?
What is your store's specialty?
We're just general, just whatever people bring us. Foods,
People
drinks.
usually bring you.
Oh, like the normal adventure equipment. We got some rope. Got some
You
tinder boxes if you need any.
You're
We got
telling me
some
that
oil.
people come here and give you adventuring gear.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, they like to venture out into the other areas.
What other areas?
Well, the giants areas, such as the ice area or the clouds.
People willingly come here to
Yes.
explore?
Yes. Sometimes they even go off the ledge and
And they get
explore.
permission?
Yeah.
It was hard enough to get permission just to get to each particular one where we have to go see accounts, and yet people can just come in here and just go across willy-nilly for recreational purposes?
Yes. People know people. We get some nobles coming here sometimes too.
I'll take a barrel of dried stuff.
Barrel of dried stuff. Okay. How many pounds do you want? Just a barrel? Small barrel? Big barrel?
A barrel.
It's gonna drive me nuts because I have to wait for it. So that is
Regular Hoopen commission barrel of regular size. A standard barrel.
that'll be 3 gold and 20 silver.
So 1 gold then.
Oh, 3 gold and 2 silver. My bad.
So 1 gold then.
3 gold.
How can you tell me that this barrel is worth 3 gold?
It's a big barrel.
I only asked for a regular barrel though. Why are you trying to upsell me? You get 1 gold for this barrel, or I'm walking and not taking it with you, and you're stuck with this giant ass barrel.
2 gold.
While they're haggling, if I find any dried rations or that camp stove and oil, I'm just like tucking them into my bag while she's not paying attention.
So camp stove, she doesn't have. Oil and dried rations, she does.
Okay, I'll take both of those. How many rations do I get?
8.
And how much oil?
4 vials.
So it's 1 gold 50 we've agreed on then.
1 gold 15?
50.
50.
But if you're going to offer 15, I'm going to say no to that.
1 gold and 50 silver?
Correct.
That's fair.
Wonderful. Thank you very much for this barrel of dried goods.
Thank you.
Just looking, I walk up to the counter as well. I'm looking for just some, regular rations and things. Do you have any, local specialties? Like, I guess, mushrooms and carrots and things? Do you have any, what's your specialty?
Adventuring gear, apparently.
Adventuring gear. I'm going to eat rope.
We're a general store.
Right,
Yes.
and I imagine you have a selection of things.
Yes. General.
I would like
stuff?
general rations.
I think
General
what
ration.
I think what he's getting at, Holland, isn't the specialty of the store; it's the local specialty.
Indeed.
Oh, that's fungus. Mushrooms.
Right. I said that!
Well, if you want mushrooms. Yeah, we got mushrooms.
I would like rations.
Rations and mushrooms?
If you have them, yes.
Well, we have plenty of mushrooms. How many pounds would you like?
He's literally just
A
getting
barrel of
straight.
it's a gold 50.
He's gonna get
Whatever
straight
would
mushrooms.
equal 10 rations.
10. So it's
Mhm.
about I don't know, how many fungus do you eat per meal?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. What would fill me? How? I am not a big fellow. I just need enough for 10 meals of mushrooms.
We'll say you 3 pounds.
All right.
That'd be 6 copper.
All right. Here is 6 copper.
How much oil did you say again?
4.
I have exactly 6 copper.
Is there anything about the value to me? Like shiny value, like
In the
expensive.
shop?
Yeah.
No. Nah, it's just like general equipment. Alright.
Do you have any potions of healing or anything out in plain view?
No.
What about behind the counter?
Are you going behind the counter?
I'm going behind the counter, but I'm making sure not to bump her or anything.
I need you to make a stealth check.
I am invisible, mind you.
Yeah. I'll give you an advantage on it.
In that case, yeah, let's see. $24?
Alright, you're good. You go behind the counter.
Anything of value underneath the counter edge?
You know,
Easy to get to?
there's like the counter is literally just a piece of wood. There's like nothing underneath the counter on the back.
That's strange.
Is this a legitimate store?
Is there a cash box?
Not. She holds all the cash in her pockets.
Wow. Gold is heavy.
Alright, I'm not going to take my chances and I'm going to come back around the counter and make my way out of the store.
Doo-doo.
Okay. So you guys, rest of you exit as well.
Sure.
I just climb up on top of the carriage to my usual perch. I just remain invisible, though.
Okay. So the rest of you, whoever's leaving the store, goes out.
Mhm. Outside.
And while you're
Walk
leaving,
well
she
nearby.
says, "Farewell."
Yeah, have a good one.
Is there a water well nearby?
Yeah, that was a water well.
Wonderful. I'm going to put the barrel in, take a bucket out, and start filling up my water barrel that's inside of my lab as well.
Okay.
And that's all done. And if no one else is doing anything,
I'm pretty set.
I'm ready to hit the road.
then let's
We all
go.
good, guys?
Let's get out of here.
Oh.
Speaking of Grace,
Hop on.
Grimble puts himself back in his lab.
I'll hop on the wagon and wait for the carriage in front of me to take off. Whoever is driving the carriage.
Hmm.
Must probably Galen. Because we have
Sure.
the cat. We have the cat being sneaky in the top and Grimbolt hiding in his lair.
Right. Sure. I
Okay.
suppose we set off in the direction of the town.
I don't know. You wouldn't remember the name of the town.
I don't remember. All I remember is Nakapata.
That's
Town.
because we've been for like the last 5 weeks.
You guys have. Yeah, not in game, but like real life. Yes.
Both, really.
Both.
You've only been in Nakapata for like about a week.
Bullshit.
It's been at least a week and a half. Because it's
2.
so.
You
After
took
center, 1.
1, 2, 3,
I gotta look here.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
4.5.
9.
6.
About 9
No.
days.
Yeah.
And it took us a week to get here.
Indeed.
Yeah, but that's
so that
not
counts.
in. That's not in Nakapata.
So you guys about a week and a half. You've been in Nakapata.
Oh.
Wonderful. And now we're leaving. Goodbye, Nakapata. You are going to be fondly missed by everyone, including Naka.
I am never coming back here.
He's already booked in his holiday getaway here.
Oh goodness, he's got frequent carriage miles. frequent
Yeah, let's
frequent
hit the road.
crap cart miles.
I would rather deal with the griffin than deal with those things.
Well, you don't like giant spiders.
Marco, no.
Hey, at least it wasn't giant bats.
And while you guys are coming out, you see Woodley.
Oh, I didn't know. Everyone kind of swung that way, did they?
What?
Everyone's coming out.
Oh, if
Hello,
whoever.
everyone.
Oh.
Fabulous.
I can't right now. I didn't see that coming.
I'll tell you what.
Did you have your eyes closed? Sorry. Anyways,
Oh, man.
before this stream gets any more adulterated.
I'm pretty sure Kate already put the 18 plus symbol on.
Oh dear.
It's almost like he didn't trust us.
Nope.
But yes, continuing on.
Okay, when you guys are coming out of the general store, you see Woodley coming from down the street, and you notice that he is carrying a kind of like a wrapped piece of like package and paper. Like nicely, kind of like it's got like a string on it, like it's like packed. Like he's carrying it.
My steak.
And he walks up. It's like, how was your trip in the old general store?
That woman's batty.
General.
Well, yeah, it's a general store.
Hmm.
It's very general.
I guess so.
But I went down the street from the butcher.
I take it it's food for your little pet.
Yeah, the wolf needs food. They were having a great special.
Human heart? As he cocks his
No.
head and looks.
A copper a pound of spider meat.
Oh, okay. We're ready to go, right?
I believe
Rocco
so.
just turns and looks like he's ready to go.
We are, yes.
Sure.
I'm done with these giant spiders.
Indeed.
You know they never end, right?
Oh, that's why we're leaving.
No,
Yes, they
I
do.
mean, like, they are outside in other areas, right?
Right. But we go
Yes,
far
but they
enough, they
breed-
won't be.
They breed here, so there's less out there. That's where I'm going.
Yes, but wherever you go in a forest, there's always going to be a spider.
Of that size.
I don't know about that size, but I'm being part of a hunting guild. It's
I'm good with
common to
normal
find
spiders.
spiders that size in the wild.
I'm ready to go. This at least out there, it's not a nightly occurrence of a guaranteed chance.
It's like a nightly hunt. You can just be as a sport. While he's like getting all of his wolf and like packing away the spider meat. He's like, Anyway, alright. Where are we going? Back to the town?
Back to town. Indeed.
Away we go.
Alright.
Hey, Marco, what was the name of this town again?
But you don't remember?
No, I don't.
It's Thorovik.
Thorovik. All right, we're going to Thorovik. Wonderful. On the way to Thorovik. Let's go, horsies, all four of you.
2.
Wait, you didn't get
2
the
of
other
them
two
are on
back?
the wagon.
Oh, wait, right. Yes.
Waiting on you, Galen.
We're going. I'm driving the carriage. Let's go.
Alright. So you go ahead and head out.
We do.
And it takes you 2 days to leave this cavern.
Oh my
Because it takes 2 days from the
gosh.
gate town to the entrance.
Yeah. Oh.
And the halfway point is actually those towers. Towers. Not towers. Towers. Right there. So you guys travel and you see these statues again, and keep traveling and spend the whole day, and you finally reach these towers that you have seen before.
All right.
Oh, so close to being out of here.
So you're gonna keep going, or are you just gonna camp?
I mean, we're not going to continue through the night, obviously. We're going to get to a safe spot, like usual, and camp.
camp for the night, and then head out in the morning.
I'm assuming with how far away the entrance is, there must be an area that is commonly for people to pull up to
Yeah, there's
around
like
these towers.
small turn-off points that you can see. There's like leftover fireplaces, fire pits, and stuff like that, with logs around them. Some are like giant size, and some are actually human sized.
I will just follow Galen into whichever one he pulls into.
What are our options? Like which?
All right, so coming down on your left side is a lot of first few are giant sized. There's a couple other people over there on the smaller ones, a couple humans, some dwarfs. On your right, there is some regular humans ones. Some of those are taken, but farther back, towards the sides of the cavern, you can see there's a few open that are normal sized.
We'll go there. To the ones in the back that are open.
Okay. So you go through and you stop at one of the ones that are open. Woodweed kind of follows and kind of like starts a fire instantly.
All right. And
And once he starts the fire, he kind of like sits back on a log. As Wolf kind of just lays down beside him.
so are we setting up camp now? We made it here?
Oh, judging by his attitude, I'd say so.
All right. Wonderful. I guess park the car.
So, at the camp we pulled into, Marco's gonna look around for like a leftover fire pit or campfire. If there's one still like half assembled.
Oh, that's the one that Woodweed lit up.
Okay.
Like it's a pretty big it's made for bonfires, but there still was some like kindling left over, basically, that he decided to throw into the fire pit and light it up.
Okay. So I'm just gonna take like like a few handfuls of mushrooms and a few potatoes, chop the potatoes into sticks or cubes. We'll go with cubes. So just a bunch of cubes and dice up the mushrooms into the little flat slices. And then throw them all in a frying pan with oil and cook that for a little while. Make a bunch of finger food.
Awesome.
Throw some salt and a little bit of pepper on there. Do that a couple of times so we have a fair amount.
Okay.
As they finish, I'll dump them into the pot that I'm not using so people can just munch on them.
So you literally just made snacks.
Yep. Fried mushrooms and fried potatoes, essentially with salt and pepper on them. Very basic.
Okay.
Fried them in oil.
So frying them in oil, okay. What else is everyone else doing?
I'm just setting up camp. Getting ready for bed. We got this journey to
Okay.
get on with.
I believe Jane is still invisible.
long does it last?
Visibility.
I don't remember how long it lasts, though.
It lasts as long as I don't make an attack. It doesn't actually say.
As long as you don't do anything to break it.
Yeah, as long as I don't do anything to break it, it stays.
Okay.
And the ring recharge. I mean, it only has one use per day, but
Okay.
You
So-
remain invisible until the ring is removed, until you attack or cast a spell, or until you use a bonus action to become visible again.
Yep. Okay.
So I can technically stay invisible as long as I don't break it.
Yes. All
But
right.
no, I now that we're, a day's travel away from the general store, I'll let the invisibility fade off.
Okay.
And climb down, get a handful of snacks. Like, ooh, these smell good.
All right. And what is Grimble doing?
He's remaining in his lab, but he cracks open the barrel and scoops out a handful of dry things, just shoves it to his mouth as he continues to work on this little project of his, scribbling things into his notepad, the parchment and the leather-bound book almost filling up with the intricate writings and drawings of his new designs.
Okay. So with that happening, I'm gonna guess you guys 8. Would we kind of just fire eventually sets up his sleeping roll, and you guys, I guess, go to sleep. So what's the? I guess he can watch.
I'll take first watch again.
Okay.
I'll take second watch this time.
I guess I'll go third.
Grimbilt's already in his room. Or in the door. isn't he?
Yep.
I mean, unless you tell me, I ain't gonna react to it.
He basically takes watch whenever somebody heads over to the door.
Pretty much.
And there's a viable reason.
Yeah, true.
All right, so I set up my little. I pull over like a little bit of like a log or something. I push it over, not a small one. Sit on it, kind of sit there and just, I guess, watch. That's it. Nothing really to discuss. Just mulls over the thoughts of what happened over in the city. Tries to think about the time that could have been spent going to find whatever hell this. Basically, just thinks about the friends that were kind of lost, and the reason why he's actually going to find this guy called Kazan. Just thinks about it. That's about it. And just does the watch.
Okay.
15 total.
Okay. You look around. There aren't spiders here like last time. Like when you woke up, nothing happening. Very peaceful. You once in a while see a campfire. Like some people's like singing and dancing on their side. But
Then everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
It's-
Damn it, Chris. He's on a roll tonight. That's what's happening.
my
But you keep leaving it open for him.
I know.
pseudo dragon's name is now Prince Zuko.
Hell yeah, let's go. I know, what would Galen be? Probably more like an Iroh kind of thing.
Oh boy.
You'll have to start drinking tea.
Iced tea.
Anyway,
We're going back up into Gate Town. We're going to reunite all the lands together to form the Avatar.
All the different areas of the city. Oh no. Oh no.
One true king.
Oh no.
And that was how Tiamat was made.
And one of the horses is named Appa.
Actually, I think there's something better than an Appa for a horse.
Mm-mm-mm.
I mean, if it's an Appalachian.
Don't forget, there's the astral sea, so there's flying whales and big creatures in space. But anyway,
It's an arc, mind you.
the see you guys. Peaceful night. That ends Galen's night.
Mm-hmm. All right, to go. I get up, walk up to the carriage, kind of halfway crawl up the top, kind of rap on the top of the carriage. Hey, Jane. Hey, Jane, it's time for your watch.
All right. Thank you.
Wonderful. All right, I'm going to bed. So far, nothing. So far, all good. Nothing so far. Just immediately.
All is well with the night.
All's well. Yeah.
All right. Now it's Jane's turn.
I rolled a 23. Well, I rolled a 15 and added 8 to get 23. But...
Okay, so 23. You look around. You still see some of the people in the far distance still partying with the luring bonfire. Some of the giants that are staying. They're kind of like relaxed, and they're having their some of the stone giants are having their normal wrestling match like you saw earlier, maybe like a week and a half ago in the forest.
Are we in danger of being stepped on?
No, they're far away. And they're pretty confined within like a little area far away from you guys. And close by to those campfire, for your campfire, you see a couple that are, still dancing like Galen saw and having a good time.
An uneventful watch.
Yep.
Yeah, I will enter the carriage and kick Marco in the bottom of the foot.
Yeah, what do you want?
Your watch.
All right. I'm trying to roll over and push himself up. Stumble out of the carriage.
All right. Curl back up on the roof.
Oh. 21.
Damn. So by the time Marco starts his watch, you've seen like a lot of the partying has stopped. Everything come down. You can see in the distance, like the bonfires are a lot dimmer. Very peaceful night.
Oh my god. I've just thought about the most cruelest thing that you could possibly do.
Shut up. Don't give him any ideas.
You can't do it because we are safe here out of the area, but I just want to put this one out because it just sounds so fantastic. A trapdoor spider that lures its victims close with a fire pit on top, thinking it's a safe area.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
After he just you give him that idea
Wow.
after we just got done talking to Woodwee about saying there's spiders outside too. God.
But now that I've said it, it can't happen because it's my idea. It's copyrighted.
Mm.
There's no copyright until there's a document saying it's copyright.
Yeah, Marco gets pulled into it, and somehow Grimbolt magically gets 50 gold in his pocket.
You know that research you had to do, Grimbolt? That's done.
Excellent.
Just kidding.
Ah,
Anyway, yeah, nice peaceful watch.
Alright, so
yeah, haunted by memories of trapdoor spiders.
Yeah, he'll be, as it just kind of gets calmer and caramel.
Caramel.
Calmer.
Caramel.
He'll kind of focus more and more on meditation. And then go knock on Grimbolt's door.
And the door creaks open and a bovine nose pretty much snorts out at you.
Your turn.
As
Your turn. It's been super quiet. Don't fall asleep.
excellent, I'll be out. And the door closes 20 seconds later, he comes back out, robes on.
Mark was already falling over.
Turtle
unconscious
Tracks
on the
ice
floor.
cream.
Sorry. You kind of step on each other there.
Oh, I was saying by the time you come back out and like in that 20-second window, Marco already basically just fell over and passed out right in the hall.
So opening the door and stepping over your conscious turtle at my doorstep.
Nah, I'm off to the side. You're fine.
Oh, good. And then sit down. You'll see that there's a log that someone's conveniently rolled over next to the fire, which is now, I assume, getting a little bit lower, adding a bit more kindling to that. And settling in with the leather-bound book, opening it up and taking a quill out of his pockets and setting it down with some ink and continues scribbling in on his research, compiling his notes so far.
Okay.
And yet, in all this time of trying to delay, I still have not found my position. There it is.
Not bad while doing all that. Very peaceful night.
Well, you know, when you just get so engrossed in doing your book, it doesn't always get you carried away. Still keep an eye out, still do your job. Still got that lazy shit over there next to his wolf, not helping or pitching on this particular functionality as part of the group adventure anyway. But that's neither here nor there. And as the sun, I assume the sun, are we still in the cave at the moment, or is it just kind of like that?
Yeah, you're still in the cave. Yep,
Wonderful.
30 days journey.
After seemingly what feels like a good amount of time, and noticing if any of the characters are starting to stir themselves, and they've got internal clocks or whatever, start going around and waking everyone up.
All right. Oh, jeez. Good
I'm gonna
morning.
hit the road.
Good morning. Yes, get the show on the road.
Wonderful. And then I grab onto the side of the carriage and start rocking it back and forth to wake both the cat and the turtle inside.
He's awake. His owner is just getting a bowl of ice cream.
I'm sorry, what?
I said the cat is awake. His owner is getting a bowl of ice cream.
I'm sorry, is this a code?
Christian's getting a bowl of ice cream right now, so he can't respond.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, that makes sense.
It's like, hold on.
I know, I had to think about that too at first.
I'm thinking I'm shaking a cart and all of a sudden there's ice cream involved. What the hell? I wasn't shaking that violently.
Marco will grab a fruit and then just pretty much head straight for the other wagon and sit down ready to leave. After having put away the food bucket.
Okay. So you guys get up and, the lights turn from a blue to a amber color. Single light, daylight. And
Mention this now if it ever matters for perception checks, but the two lanterns, actually we got 4 lanterns when we got the carriage. I pretty much just leave the omnidirectional ones up and light them before we go to bed.
Okay.
One in front, one in back, so that's 120 feet of light? No, 60 feet of light.
Oh, nice.
The last 30 feet of which is dim.
okay.
From the front and back.
Okay.
I haven't been saying it, so I figured I should probably mention that I always light those.
Yeah, because we wouldn't have complete visual when you get dragged down underneath into a trapdoor.
I hate you.
All right. So, you guys, I guess like start packing up, or are you going to eat?
Well, we're getting, is it breakfast?
Literally just- I'm not cooking. You'll see Marco just grab a fruit and start nomming on a raw fruit.
Alright, eat a ration then.
I love it. No one else really wants to cook. It's just like, is he cooking for us this morning? No? Okay. Dried food, it just...
Jane magically materializes a bowl of ice cream.
You're a wizard!
A cream mancer.
I'm a cream mancer, that's it.
Sounds like a
Sounds
whole
delicious.
different kind of adventure.
I know, right?
That is a whole different kind of adventure.
The things I could say that I won't.
No.
It might have been a bit of a cheesy joke.
Wow.
Anyway, you guys eat, you guys pack up, and you guys head on the road.
Puns about dairy on the cream of the crop.
I'm gonna ignore that. Keep going.
So what you're saying is if I pun more, you're going to DM more. Is that what you're saying?
Oh,
Oh no.
It's all in good pun.
See, Christian's on my side with this one. So yes, I'm
Anyway.
Marty DM.
Anyway, you guys are back on the road. Who's driving?
Not I this time. Not I.
I've got the back one.
I guess I'll drive the carriage.
Alright. So you guys continue driving out this carriage. Outside, and you finally reach the entrance after a full day of traveling. Outside, and you see just the sun going down.
Oh my gosh.
I
We've
need to
made it.
curl up in that.
Before you go, I need Marco to make a perception check.
Hate you.
I don't trust fighter.
I don't trust you in the slightest.
Wow, okay. So
26.
looking around, you notice that there is a carved spider without the body, like the cave opening that you're going through before you go outside. The opening is there, and then there's spider legs carved out going off to the sides.
As if the opening is the body.
Yes, if the opening's the body.
That's creepy. I don't know what to think about that. Saying that in character to myself. And just kind of shakes his head and keeps going.
What are you mumbling back there?
He just points towards the legs carved in the wall.
Den markings.
Huh?
Ancient method for marking a spider den.
Shouldn't that be on the outside?
Who knows? I didn't mark it.
I don't want to know what they're there for. Let's just get the hell out of here.
Indeed.
You guys leave the cavern and see a little bit sun going down. A little bit, Woodby is a little bit like relieved that he sees the sun again after being there for almost 2 weeks.
Okay.
And you've spent a whole day traveling to get to this point.
Here, you take over driving. I'm gonna curl up in what's left of that sun.
Going to sleep now?
I mean, can't recharge.
That's fair. Alright. Are we stopping now? Like, we said
I
we
might as well
traveled for
just
a
keep
whole...
going for a while. Sun's not down yet, so might as well just keep going.
Alright, we'll go until right directly before sundown.
Bye bye, May. Here's the rain.
Alright,
Okay.
take them. And we keep going.
Continuing on your journey.
Wow.
Journey. Wow, where that came from. You guys traveled a week to get there, so are you guys going through the forest at night?
No.
Or are you stopping at the front
Well,
entrance?
It's pretty much all forest from here to Thorvik, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Oh.
so it's going to be regardless, we're going to be in the forest
Then
at some
sure.
point. It's pretty much just going to be straight on till Thorvik, stopping to get a little bit of rest and then keep going.
Sounds good.
However you want to handle that, Holland.
Alright, we're gonna do. It was 7 days to get there because it was a week to get there. So,
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
7 days back through the forest of
yep.
griffins
So, if you
and
just want to
harpies.
do fast traveling, I can. If you guys want to stop and do stuff, I get into that too.
Well, however you want to manage all of these extra rolls, especially since you haven't had me rolling for the ship. So, I
Yeah.
don't know how many of those I need to do.
3.
3? Is that for retroactively or like now?
That was from the point of I forgot.
I see. Central.
In other words, probably more, but he's only going to make you do 3.
Yeah. There you go.
Jeez.
Okay.
So is the okay? I'm looking at the map here too. Is the world called Forladrest?
Bless you.
Yes.
Okay.
4 letters. Yeah, that's the world technically.
It's a great place for land rest.
It's-
Oh my god.
I mean, you can just call me. Okay, it's fine.
I haven't even had alcohol tonight. I think with Kaisa's going this way, I should start drinking alcohol during my DM sessions.
Oh, I'll just have to chalk you up to another person that I've sent into alcoholism. Another casualty of war.
Or mission successful, depending on how you look at it.
In this case, it's not a case of mission successful or not. It's just a kill count.
I will say when we get like into the deep forest, I will spend like on one of the nights that we stop, I will go hunting for meat
Okay. So you guys are
around halfway.
So with that, halfway. Okay, so we're gonna go 3 days. So that's gonna
Basically,
be,
before we get to the Harpy Forest.
so basically, I need 3 perception checks if you guys are doing watch.
From each of us?
Forest, yeah.
All right. Ooh.
I would just probably say we do these one at a time.
Well, it says your name, so
Yeah. Yeah, but if we do like all spam, it's gonna be kind of weird.
I would just say do 1 perception check.
Yeah, sure. That's probably.
Otherwise, what if we get like 3 ones in a row? That's 3 different encounters, but the encounters would have to be in effect related. Yeah, it's confusing.
okay. Perception check from 7. I'm taking the first one, I guess, and then
Okay.
is everyone doing one?
We might as well just do one then, yeah.
Okay.
And then you just decide what night it applies to.
Okay.
Oh!
Hmm.
Oh
Wow.
my!
Just because
Wow.
I say if a 1 happens doesn't mean you have to go and actually make my point reality. Alright.
Alright,
God
just,
damn it, Marco.
just
Leave it to
for,
the turtle to screw us up
so-
again.
these are not going to mean anything, but just because I'm curious. Oh, did I click the wrong one? I did.
Yeah,
But whatever.
yes, it-
Yeah, those are both 7s. Okay, I was just going to laugh if they were 1s. It's still low, but same modifier. But the first one is all that matters. The other 2 were just curiosity.
All right. So, first night, no one really sees anything. Second night, it's a pretty even night. You see once in a while those creatures. You start heading closer into the forest, and Griffel looks around. It's just like, all right, whatever. Not really paying attention anymore and focusing to his research. When it gets to Marco's night, he's just so worried about spiders coming from the forest. He's not even paying attention. I also need you to make a survival check, Marco.
I'm good at those, thankfully. Or not. 2. So plus 8 is 10. That was almost another 1.
With that, you are able to bring a deer.
Oh, the hunting trip. Okay.
You are able to hunt and find a deer.
And I'm basically keeping enough to fill the cold box. I
Okay.
will leave the rest for wild animals.
Okay. How much is left in the cold box you can carry?
I will be keeping. Let me adjust it here. Check that out. So 7 pounds.
Okay, so 7 pounds of deer meat.
We left like 150 pounds of deer just laying in the forest.
Yep, there's griffins and wolves and whatnot, so it's not going to go to waste.
And you just see like Woodley's wolf like perk up,
Sure, he can have it if he wants it.
and like he's just like, staring it out and like licking his lips. And Woody's like, "Are you done with that deer?"
Yep, it's all his.
And he just like tells him, "Go ahead." And you just see this giant wolf run over there and like attack this dead deer carcass, having like the best time of his life. Once in a while pops up and you see like a bloody mouth, but like a weird like puppy face, and then go back down. Alright, so that is halfway through, so we're gonna go with 3 more days. So I need 3 more percentage checks.
So I had an idea to run by you, Colin, for this.
Okay.
So when we fast travel, what if we just did like, just take turns and just decide a turn order and like one person rolls for an entire day?
That's fine. That's
And
what I
just
was
have
actually
one
doing. I
One
was
person
using
roll
your
for each
guys.
day.
Yeah, I was using your perception rules. I was like, one from Galen, one from Jane, one from Bolt, one from Marco. Let's put them in order.
So are we rolling what? Are we
So
rolling
3 of us
Perception.
roll.
So I need 3 people to roll 1 perception check.
Okay.
So you guys choose whoever.
I'm not
I just need
horrible at
3
it.
of them.
I'm gonna vote that I'm not one of the 3.
Right, I'm-
I rolled a 1 and then a 2.
Oh, there's a Grimbolt.
I've been able to keep my wits about me. I'll go ahead and roll. 14.
Not bad. Okay. So well, next night, Grimbolt looks around. He's like, seems pretty calm. Jane looks out. You're at the point of the harpies, and you're just like super careful because you're looking for these harpies that you've seen before. And then Galen looks around after the harpies. Doesn't really see much. You see the, but unfortunately, near the end of the night, the last night before you actually reach Thorvik, you see a great orange, fiery beast go through the forest, knocking down trees.
And that's me that sees that?
Yes.
I swear to God, Holland, if you wipe out Thorvik before we get there, and we went through all that arguing.
How far away?
For how big this creature is, it looks like a building fire.
Yeah, but
It
how
looked
far
like-
away is it?
It would. Let's see how I explain it. It's like about a couple miles away.
A couple miles away, but I see it and it's on a rampage. Does it come in this direction?
No, it's not. Yeah.
I'll watch it. If it's not coming this direction, I mean,
But you do notice that it is lighting up the trees.
oh dear.
You see, like, there are some trees being lit on fire, and some forest fires, and they eventually stop.
Oh dear. So it's not spreading though. Like,
It's not spreading.
all right. So I will watch this thing closely throughout my watch. If it turns this way at all, it starts coming this direction. Since it's several miles away, I will alert the people and let them know. But otherwise, I'm just going to let it do its thing, because people need their rest.
Okay. No, it doesn't come towards you.
All right.
After a while, then last night, it just vanishes into the forest. You can see the glow, but it just gets farther and farther away.
All right.
And so the last day you guys travel and you roll into Thorvik.
Do they see us
fun.
rolling?
Yeah,
Do they be hating?
They are hating.
they are definitely hating. and some of the farmer, what is it?
Do they see Marco riding dirty?
Technically, Marco's riding dirty because he's got the fertilizer.
Refer to the
Oh,
fire
steeple
salad.
turtle.
My God, we could strap explosives to Marco and throw him at an enemy. Mine turtle.
And some of the village people come up to you guys and are like, "Oh, you came back," and like Woodley's just like, yeah, whatever.
And who are these people? Why are they approaching us?
They're the citizens of the town.
I think they're approaching Woodley, not us, right?
Yeah. And like the blacksmith comes up to you and says, "Oh, you back so soon?"
I'm assuming he came straight back to my wagon.
Oh yeah, because that's the direction you guys actually came from. Is his shop is basically like right where the road comes into.
The side road that we took.
Yes.
So is he going to Woodley or is he going to me?
He's going to
Woodley would be up front with the carriage. I'm in back by myself.
you. No, he goes to you.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to rework our deal a little bit. I'm just gonna pay you because, yeah, that forge you wanted is super massive, and we couldn't carry it. So I will just pay you the gold, and you'll probably have to pay them to deliver it to you, because you're gonna need a massive cart to deliver that thing.
Damn.
Yeah, it was
something easy.
it was enormous. Like, he's making, like, like the fishing stories of, like, it was this big, and like the exaggerated arm movements. Marco's basically doing that.
And he kind of like
exaggerating the heck out of the size of it.
he kind of like looks back at his like little like area of his forge in his like workshop, and he's like, "Is it gonna fit in there?"
You were planning on building a new shop, right?
No.
Yeah, it's a little big.
Damn.
So I think I'll
Alright.
just pay you that 250 gold, and we'll do it that way.
250. I think it's 300.
Oh yeah, you might have been right.
Travel expenses.
Just reach into my pocket and hand him over. Glad to be done with this.
All right.
Look here. Done.
Did you get anything else? Anything decent while you're up there?
We got out of there as quick as possible. I was not a fan of that place. Those spiders are massive.
Came back with a large amount of psychological trauma.
Oh,
You are not wrong.
did the spiders creep you out?
Just a touch. That was a night after night witnessing war.
Yeah, funny enough, someone tricked me with one of them.
Do I ever want to know what that means?
Oh, he killed one and then put it next to me while I was sleeping.
Though, I wonder if I could have wrestled one and tamed it.
Well, people inadvertently eat, 5 spiders in their lifetime or something like that?
I think something like that.
Choke on them. Just once.
So, you wouldn't happen to know where Ridga and Signa are, would you?
Let's see. Ridga. Ridga would be in her shop, and Signa is probably somewhere in town here.
Alright. Yeah, we gotta drop off the stuff for those two, and then we should be good to go.
Let's see. do you still have my card that I gave you to show for evidence?
Yeah, he reaches into his pouch and then hands it back.
Ah, thank you.
The thing it never actually ended up getting used.
Well, I hope it was an experience for you guys.
That's one way to put it.
Is that the DM hinting we're leveling up? Thank you.
No. I'm pretty sure I should minus XP due to your terrible puns.
And I think I should get it back for
Thanks
forcing us to
to our
go through all
wonderful
that.
punage.
We couldn't hear you, Christian.
You're gonna up our XP thanks to our wonderful punage.
No. Down. Degrade.
Great.
Degrade.
I'm hearing upgrade. Is anyone else hearing upgrade?
Minus a level.
The level.
Like going to level 20?
Let me bring in a level 7 Warforged Paladin.
Oh my god.
What, you don't want to go through that bullshit like I did?
I can't wait till Kaisos does his one shot. I can't wait.
Well, you're gonna have to because I've got no response, no interest, no characters being made, so at this point, it's not happening.
No, we are making this happen. Anyway, when B says, all right, let's see, how much do I owe you now?
100 gold.
100? All right, deal. I don't know. how much I owe you.
Hold on. He's not saying it to me. I'm not up there. I shouldn't have replied to that. To be one of them.
Yeah, how much do I owe you? Just
100 gold for that escort, sir.
Damn, it's an expensive escort, but okay. He hands you 100 gold.
And sticks it in his pocket.
Yes, in a pouch. He gives you a pouch, so.
Jane sticks it in his pocket.
Okay. Well, fun adventuring with you, but I got things to do with the guild, so I will see you later.
Safe travels.
And be safe out there.
What? Do you have a guilty conscience?
No, but I've hunted some pretty bad things in these forests.
Don't think he caught the pun there, Jane.
Nope, definitely not.
Anyway, maybe see you in the future. And he just heads off.
Probably not. Bye.
Hopefully you don't see me again.
And Signa comes up. She's like, "Oh, you're here. Just about to go to home. I see you are."
Wonderful. Hello. If I remember correctly, it's been a while. It's been a couple of weeks and everything. We were picking up some magical supplies for you, I believe.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Character Holland.
Character what?
You said Signa.
Signa.
Signa was not the merchant.
No, supplies. Seeds and fertilizer. Supplies. He said supplies.
I said magical supplies.
Oh, magical supplies. Well, it is magical. It grows plants.
Oh dear. I think Jane picked up the. Was it Jane that got the seeds?
Yes, the seeds and the fertilizer are in the cart in the back.
All right. There we go.
Which we need paid for.
Yes. So I gave you 100 gold. Well, no, reward was 100 gold, which 10 of which was paying for the supplies. So, here you go. Here's 110.
He puts that in his pocket. And calls back to Marco. Marco, you can unhitch your horses.
Right here? Okay.
We've been
Where-
paid.
Where are we parked?
You guys are parked right next to the Blackman's Joe.
Okay. Yep, I will immediately set to getting the horses unhooked and bring them up to hook up to the front of the carriage. No hesitation.
All right. Well, if that is, she kind of like checks over and she's like, "This is not worth 10 gold." She like looks over the materials. I think you're missing some.
We're not missing any. It's what you
no,
ordered.
No, there's some materials missing here. It's not
What's
worth
missing?
10 gold.
What's missing?
And she kind of investigates the
You didn't
cart.
You didn't say how much, and when we got there, we just told them to give us X amount, or to give us however much is worth the amount you told us. And
she
this is
kinda-
what they gave us.
She kind of like checks the cart and she's like, "What is this piles of dirt or fertilizer on the inside the cart here?"
Oh, that. There might be one bag missing.
Hmm.
There might have been one bag that was infested with earthworms. Or not earthworms, that had a worm problem.
A worm problem. You know, earthworms are actually good for the soil.
Well, I can tell you where I left it.
She like all mad and kind of like hitches up her horse and takes the cart.
She'll live. Saying that to whoever's in front as I hitch up the next horse.
Sounds like you're out of time.
No refund.
So, all that's left is
Magical
Brigna.
goodies.
Magical.
So, Arid comes up to you and says, "Oh, any luck?"
Who did he go up to?
Let's see, who's in
A
front?
tree.
The one he originally spoke with was Galen.
Indeed.
Yeah, so he would go up to Galen because he knows Galen.
Hello again. Yes, actually. We did, let's see.
Eric's the one that's the priest.
Right. The priest? The priest, we were not able to get a hold to because we are strapped on time. I apologize for that. We just were not able to complete the request because we had ridiculous amounts of people giving us misinformation, and it extended our journey well past what it was supposed to be.
Ah. Well,
Indeed.
should I at least give the documentation to someone?
No.
Huh. And what were your names?
Travelers.
Travelers. Okay.
But here's your documentation.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I just tucks it away in a pocket. And just walks away.
Wonderful.
Then
She's going to speak to our manager.
Oh no.
So,
Good
out of
thing
character, quick. How much?
you don't have one.
How much did we spend on the magical supplies?
They gave you money.
Hmm.
Yeah, I know.
Gallon's
was
getting the 10
1,000.
gold out of that. He paid for the fertilizer and stuff.
I'm curious how Jane ended up with the money for the fertilizer when he was talking to Galen.
Mm-hmm.
Who's she?
He just held her hand out and Jane accepted it and stuck it in his pocket.
I'd say Galen definitely knows where the money is then.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he does. I didn't do it sneakily.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Quite
Let's see,
openly.
but so. Oh, okay, never mind. Ignore me on the Ridga question. I had to reread it. It made sense now. All right,
All right.
go ahead. What were you saying?
So Ridga comes up with a pulling cart, one that she can just tow by herself. Kind of like a wheelbarrow. And says, I believe I sent you on a little quest to get some supplies for me.
Indeed.
It's on you, Galen.
Indeed. We did get the magical supplies and whatnot.
Oh,
Quite,
great.
do you, let's see, she pulled up in a cart? Or they pulled up in a cart?
Yeah, like a little like wheelbarrow. Little
All
cart.
right. We'll go and gather up the things from our little cart and everything and do the delivery because we were already paid for those. Well, we were paid for the supplies, but we still need to get payment.
We were given the purchase money. There's
Yeah,
still
the
a
purchase-
reward.
Yeah.
And so she accepts all the inventory, kind of like checks it over, and just like takes out a little satchel and throws it to Galen.
Thank you. I count the money.
It's 150 gold.
All right. That's
And
what-
she takes her cart back to her store.
All right.
We are good to get out of here.
Pleasure doing business with you. And let's go. What time? Time of day is it?
Should be
Uh,
early.
It is you guys got at the end of the day when the sun started going down.
That's when we got into town.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to, once everyone is away, like all the citizens and stuff like that, and we're all kind of together. The person with the priest did not seem happy. I have expressed my concern about this area, that sometimes dealing with the church can be weird. They may deal with things certain ways, and we did not get that priest. That person did not seem happy. Just putting that out there to keep your eyes out.
Hey.
Oh well. That'll be fine.
Question.
Hmm.
What sort of
And-
priest were we expecting to pick up inside of a town of giants anyway?
Don't know. I mean, there are other people there, too. Galen says as he's eating
Yeah.
a ration.
Yeah, I don't know. This whole thing has been kind of weird.
Indeed.
What religion are they worshipping?
I don't know.
So how have we gone to this particular place to get a particular person of faith of the exact thing that they needed to bring back to this place for this particular person for reasons unknown?
Maybe it
Going
was
back into my cart.
maybe it was specified in all the documentation he handed us to give them.
Indeed.
So, Jane hands Galen his 10 gold that he spent on the fertilizer.
Thank you, Jane. Greatly appreciated.
So you got the rest of that money right there, Jane.
Rest of what money? Yes, I have the rest of the money, don't worry.
So,
I'm not that greedy.
before we
Uh,
well, Before we delve out the money and everything, we need to make a decision. Are we staying here before heading out? Or are we leaving the town?
Well,
I think we should camp at the edge of town like we did before.
Hmm.
That way, if something happens, we can leave in a hurry. Preferably the edge of town that lies in the direction we need to go.
Colin, do you
Yes.
remember? Because I don't remember. I didn't write down the descriptions, unfortunately. Which one was the one that was shady when we were originally accepting these quests? There was one that was kind of a shady one. Was it Cigna?
Yes.
Damn it.
Was that the one that with the priest?
No, Cigna was the one with the fertilizer that I annoyed because I got rid of one bag.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That was the shady one that kind of looked like an assassin.
Ah.
That didn't make sense why they wanted fertilizer.
To decompose all the bodies.
Not what I was thinking, but
Growing nightshade.
Making a bomb. Yeah, I don't know. I can't imagine they would do anything. I vote we just crash right here and leave early before anybody gets up.
Right. First dawn.
And keep a good watch. Since two of you seem to have upset a couple of them.
Well,
You know what? I was not going to bring a worm that was like 5 feet long back with us.
yeah, if any more of
I
the
don't care.
bags would have disappeared.
You're so squeamish.
Just glares at him and immediately heads back to the carriage and just talks out.
All right, we heading to the edge of town then?
That is between you two because both me and Grimbolt have gone in the carriage.
We're going to the edge of town.
Right.
Right.
Bless.
Okay.
I mean, we're back to one carriage. We don't have to divide drivers or anything. So wherever you drive is where we're going.
Indeed.
So you're just going far enough on the road where you don't see the town anymore?
How far out did we go last time, Jane? How far did we go last time when we were here, Jane? Did we go?
We stayed in the town,
Right.
like right next to the
Right,
blacksmith
we did.
shop the last time.
Indeed.
But since there's a couple of people that aren't as satisfied with our work as we would hope,
Right. Kind of go outside of town a little bit of ways. Find a nice. What's the terrain look like around here?
Forest.
All right.
It's
Tall
like,
forest, dense forest, sparse forest, deep
dense
forest,
forest.
dense forest. All right. So there's no like clearings or anything.
Well, the only clearing would be between the trees, like for the path. That would be pretty much the only clearing.
All right. Using my perception or whatever, is this the direction that giant magma beast was?
No.
Wonderful. So I will find a nice little spot that's big enough for the carriage to go into, and we can set up camp kind of off the road a bit
Okay.
with clear line of sight for us.
And there's plenty of wood for Marco to do. Make a bonfire if he wants.
I
Wonderful.
was unconscious.
But yeah, of course he's unconscious, so there is plenty of wood for a bonfire.
Indeed. Try to start up a little. I think I have a tinderbox, don't I? I have an adventure kit.
There should be a tinderbox in there somewhere.
Yeah. Let's see.
I know I have a tinderbox.
Just double checking. Yeah, I have a tinderbox. So I'll start up a little fire
You swipe right to open it.
No,
Wow.
always left. Always left.
Wow.
And I'm going to super light the fire. Or whatever it is. I don't know what the terminologies are. Yes.
Well, left is deny.
Hmm.
Right is accept.
All right, stop bringing personal matters into the game.
All right, let's see.
Wow.
You say swipe left on the DM?
Wow.
I guess I'll do first watch. Since I'm the one that's awake. And Jane, do you want a second?
I guess I'll take a second.
All right. Set up.
I'll wake up Marco for third watch.
All right.
He
Wonderful.
can wake up Grimbolt.
He should be well rested to do that.
Indeed.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and eat my ration for dinner. All right. I guess am I rolling? What am I doing?
Are you making dinner or are you just like eating
No,
a
just
ration?
ate a ration. I don't make dinner.
Just-
No.
So you're just making perception check then
All
for
right.
your.
That is a 1.
Good job. You don't see anything.
Wonderful. It's all clear. Looks great to me. Looking around.
Wow.
It's wonderful.
All right.
That giant fire beast doing behind you?
Oh, it's cooking my meal, my ration. It's warming it up. This is great.
I didn't know your pseudo dragon could do that.
You know, details. I'm more paying attention to the fire, I guess. I'm just kind of entranced in it a bit.
All right. Natural 20.
Wow.
Wow.
That's
You see a lot.
spread.
Yeah, because I get to add 8 to that.
Okay. So looking around, you definitely see there is some night terrors in these forests.
Uh-huh.
Some of them. Let me find the thing.
Are they attacking us?
No.
Well, I see these strange creatures not attacking us. Wonderful.
But you definitely see there are some interesting mists of clouds, kind of like moving along in the forest.
Like forest wraiths?
Just mists of clouds. Cloud of mist, there we go. Cloud of mist. Just
Misty
moving along.
clouds.
Yes, misty clouds. Clouds of mist moving along in the forest.
There's no yellow-haired people riding them, right?
No.
Okay. No monkeys riding them either?
No.
Okay. No worries then.
Okay. That's the end of your shift.
I'll climb down and climb into the carriage and kick Marco in the foot. Marco, wait.
I'm fine. Stumble my way out of the carriage.
Then I go back to sleep on top of the carriage.
So I'll just walk over to the fire and pick up a stick and start poking at it. And while I'm looking around, waking up. Oh, that was close. That was almost a 1. 27.
All right. So you also look around, and you felt really close to what Jane did. You also look around, and you see in the forest there are these clouds of mist roaming around the forest.
Alright. While I'm looking over there, I am going to cast Detect Good and Evil.
Okay.
So, do you remember what it does, or I have to read it?
I don't remember the distance of it.
30 feet from me.
Okay. You definitely detect these mists are definitely. I think it gives you an aura, right?
Yeah, it's the aura that extends 30 feet in all directions from me.
Yeah, but I think it like highlights, if I remember correctly.
So it makes me aware of the presence of celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead. And then I also become aware of how do they word it? Some this place or object magically consecrated or desecrated. Yeah, so yeah, it's not like an aura, it's basically just, I don't know, what a mental awareness. I don't know how to put it.
It just kind of feels whether they're good or evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely tell these are evil, and it also determines if it's undead, right? So.
Yeah, if it's a aberration, celestial, elemental, fae, fiend, or undead, I would know which one. Anything else, I wouldn't know.
Yeah, it's undead.
So evil
undead.
and undead.
Evil and undead.
So I'm gonna go back to the Grimble's door and knock on it.
It's early.
I need your knowledge. You know a lot more about this stuff than I do, and I just step outside.
Well, that's weird. 10 seconds later, he comes back out with robes. What?
And
What's that?
so you see those clouds of mist over there? I am getting evil undead feeling from them.
I'm going to turn and look directly into Marco's eyes. You know, Warlock deals with demons, right? I'm not a necromancer.
I just hope you knew more than me.
I know,
Look,
fluffy clouds.
I have a basic knowledge of clergy or holy magic, a very, very basic knowledge, and the spell that I know is telling me that those are evil, very evil, and they are undead. I was just hoping you might have an idea as to whether they would be a problem.
Well, I haven't exactly invited a good undead ever over for tea. Like the others.
Where did I see where Galen is lying down?
Just up next to the carriage, like propped up.
Okay. I'm gonna walk over and just tap on his forehead, and while I was headed over to Galen, throw a rock at Jane.
Hey, what?
What's going on?
Forest, evil, undead.
Really?
Yes, I use magic
They're all night. They haven't done anything.
I use magic to determine it. They are evil and they are undead.
I didn't
That
And
is
they're
all I
not
know.
bothering us.
Wonderful. We're packing up and we're going now.
All right.
There's
You guys
a
are so
lot.
squeamish.
Is there a lot of them, or
They've been out there all night.
odd?
Let's put it into the facts that we know. They wanted a priest here for some reason now, and there's evil undead outside the village.
And they haven't bothered us. I watched them
Fantastic. So
all night.
let's-
They never came anywhere near
Okay.
us.
So I have an
then
important
let's take
question
on
for
that and
Holland.
get out.
Holland.
Yes.
So this is more a question that would apply more to Jane, but so it's not. I'm trying to determine if I can ask this or if it would be considered meta for me asking it. So if it is, don't answer it. But so have they gotten more in quantity since Jane stepped out from his watch to this one? Of course, Jane would be the only one that knows the answer. But are they getting thicker? Is the quantity of them increasing?
Of the clouds?
Yes.
No.
Is there a lot of them, or how many is there?
Just one.
Just one cloud?
Just one cloud.
We made it sound. I thought there was more than one.
Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
you
Get
made
out
it
of here.
sound like there's like maybe 4
All
or
through the
5.
forest, yeah.
It sounded like there was a bunch.
I mean, if there's just one, and I would have watched it very
Alright.
closely if there's just one cloud of mist moving around on its own.
Marco raises his hand and lets loose a radiant fireball. Just launching a sacred flame at it.
You're gonna launch Sacred Flame at it?
Yep.
Okay.
It's a dex check for it.
What's the dex have to be?
16.
It fails to hit.
Ah.
What was that?
Greenbolt rounds on Marco. What was that for?
Getting rid of the problem.
Still there.
When have you ever seen one story of a single undead?
I don't know anything about undead. I don't trust it. And nobody seems to be able to tell me what that is.
Is there anything of value outside of the cart at the moment? Or the
I
carriage?
packed up my bedroll and everything, so no.
Think so. The only thing of value would be the bucket for food for the horses.
Wonderful. Gonna grab that bucket and gonna throw it in the back and climb onto the cart.
Guess we're going.
All right. I'm going
I think Jane never climbed down.
I'm going to climb onto the front seat, being I've got my detect still up, just in case we detect anything else.
And with a yeah, get the horse going. Horses.
Jane's gonna shake his head and then curl back up and ride on top.
Okay.
So as we take off, I'm going to be actively searching within 30 feet on either side for any sort of good or evil or any of those other racial presences.
Okay. So, you guys are moving on the cart?
We are hitting the road, heading west.
How far are you going?
We're just leaving a couple hours early.
How far are you guys moving?
Well, Grimble's driving, so
That's kind of a question that you kind of need to assert for yourself. Like, we're on a carriage and we're going to go west along the road that we've already predetermined at this particular point in time. There is not a reason to stop at this particular point in time, and I'm not going to slow or stop the cart until there is such a time where it will need to be slowed or stopped.
Okay, so eventually the horses are going to get tired.
I'm not running the horses,
And just walking them,
not walking
trotting
the
them,
horses. It's
trotting.
canter.
Can't. Okay.
Basically, it's the same as any other day we leave. We're just doing it a couple hours earlier.
Okay.
And it gives me the reserve option of increasing the speed if it needs to.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
just a normal pace.
you go normal pace, and it doesn't follow you.
Did it react at all when I fired at it?
Well, it missed you, so. It missed you. You missed it. So it kind of just went on its business.
Yeah, I don't really want to be anywhere near that village anymore if they have evil creatures near it and they were asking for a priest.
And so we continue west, off into the great yonder, leaving this particular village behind us. What do we see? What do we do? And what is our current course looking like?
Alright, so you keep on seeing it's still darkness, so it is a dark path that you just are being lit by the lamps on the carriage. Trees on both sides, pretty dense, and you just keep going on.
Ew.
Okay, and on the road, ahead of you, you see on the side there is a body laying on the ground.
Well, continuing right past that.
So, as we get within 30 feet of it, what do I detect?
You detect nothing. There's nothing happening with it.
In a passing glance, is there any information we can glean from it? Characteristics, height, age,
Race.
if it looked as shocked, is it decaying? Is it decomposing? What's its race?
Once it's within 60 feet, it's got light on it, so.
Bring up a sheet real quick. So it is a humanoid. Actually, it's a human. Pretty like older in age. It's a male, and he's got like gray, long hair. Normal like commoner clothes, like brown and creamish colors. It's laying on the ground, and it is there's a pool of blood near his head.
Yeah, I would say we don't stop.
I'm
Saying
not
it
going
to, yeah. Definitely said that out loud. That thing is definitely dead. It gave off it didn't give off any feeling whatsoever from my spell. The only thing that can do that is something that's completely dead and not even undead.
Good to know. And so our cart continues to clatter along the path.
And I'm being extremely vigilant.
Do you see anything up there? I'm assuming. Wait, no. Galen's inside the carriage and Jane's on top, correct?
Mhm.
Jane's curled up napping on top.
I hope it doesn't slide off.
I'm gonna kind of reach to the side and pound on the carriage. Hey, Galen, are you awake?
What?
Look out the back door. Make sure nothing's following us.
All right.
We just passed a body in a pool of blood.
Oh gosh, really?
Yep.
Galen didn't change out of his he has his adventure gear and stuff on, so he's not like robes or anything like that. He's just so he gets up, he like looks out the back. Do I see anything out the little window?
When you guys passing like far, far away, you can see a body on the ground.
Nothing else?
Banging on the carriage itself wakes Jane up enough to be like, huh? What?
Yeah, I hit it pretty hard.
So nothing else besides the body?
Nope, nothing else besides body.
Just a body that we passed, it seems, on the road.
Yay, dead people.
So, yeah, I'm glad we left. Village that needs a priest, an evil undead entity that we don't know what it is, and now a body in a pool of blood. Kind of glad we didn't stay there.
Indeed.
You fought a grave monster before. What are you worried about?
I have no intention of putting myself at risk on purpose. Something that
Did you do this all unintentionally?
Well, we did say we wanted to get out the sound anyway. It's good excuse as any.
Indeed.
I mean, if y'all want to leave early, that's fine by me.
I mean, I figure you're pretty smart, but that's a lot of signs of get the hell out of town. Bodies, like intense evil auras, that's a pretty good sign of don't stick around.
It just looked like a blob of mist to me.
So you'd rather wait till our heads are about to roll before we do anything at all?
No, I didn't say that. I just said it looked like a blob of mist.
Yeah. He did not have your perception to see in there, I imagine. So
True.
I saw
Like
nothing.
some mist to him.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I never
So
saw
there was a this misty looking cloud that looked not threatening, but when I used holy magic, it had evil aura pouring off of it, and I could sense that it was an undead. And then we just passed a body in a pool of blood.
Oh.
Is this
I don't know
what
about
keeps
you,
you
but
so
those
skittish?
How is that skittish? There are dead bodies and evil auras. That's a pretty good sign of it not being normal.
You're the only one that says there's an evil aura. I didn't feel anything.
You also don't know any magic.
I know a little bit. Enough to stay away from it, that's for sure.
So Marco kind of thinks on it, and then he just kind of all of a sudden, you not trusting me doesn't happen to have anything to do with the whole ghost girl thing.
What would give you that idea?
Look, it's not my
Visible
fault you
dead
were
people
blind.
that he likes to talk to. What is it with you and dead things?
I'm not the one that killed that body, okay?
You didn't kill the little girl either, but she swore up and down it talked to you.
Because it did, okay? Maybe it's because I
Well,
know
what's
holy
this
magic.
one telling you?
I didn't stick around to find out, okay?
Uh-huh.
If you want to go back and hang out with the evil, go right ahead.
I'm still riding the carriage, aren't I?
So, whether you trust me or not, but I don't know about you, but I would say an evil presence and dead bodies is a pretty good sign of
I'm
not
just
sticking
saying you're
around.
skittish. I'm not saying we should go back for it.
That's not being skittish. We're being cautious.
Cautious, skittish, same difference.
Oh, whatever.
The sounds of defeat.
If we'd stayed, I would have just picked a fight anyways. I had no intention of falling back asleep with an undead evil presence right there within 30 feet. Or within, let me correct that. He wouldn't have said a specific number. Within such a short distance. Because bear in mind, like out of character, bear in mind that was within a 30-foot area, and I doubt it was perfectly on the edge.
Hmm.
So that was probably
Watched it
within
for
like
his entire shift, and it didn't do anything. So he thinks it's benign.
Or the other possible alternative is that there's someone inside of that town who's controlling and summoning it.
There's any number of possibilities with the undead.
Absolutely. But, removing ourselves from the situation is the most prudent course, because it's not our job to deal with this thing. We just need to find.
You have your own
Amazing
mission
guys.
to be about.
I mean,
Indeed.
think about it. If we'd have stuck around and we find out there's a dead person in the morning, they would have tried to get us to deal with it.
Well, you think about it too. We just left. Oh, I'm inside. Never mind.
Deal with it
You're awake.
or blame you for
You're
it.
awake. I woke you up.
Right.
So
Yeah, but-
you're awake listening to all this.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Unless you conked back out.
I looked down. You told me to look through the window. I saw nothing. I just laid on the floor or like curled up in the back. I'm still just.
Did you go back to sleep?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, really, we only left like 2 hours early.
Yeah.
Take a little cat
Still
nap.
good.
I mean, like a light nap,
Wonderful. Well, what's happened. We're on our way. We're getting ourselves out of that situation. Bygones, and all that sort of. Let's just look forward to finding out where we're going next. Speaking of, what is the next town on our map that we should be heading for?
I don't know. I guess we were just following the road. Yep.
True, we didn't really ask about what's coming.
I'm sorry, we'll get directions at the next place then.
Yeah, we should probably see if somebody has a map or something so we know more about this country.
Well, just stick to the road. I'm sure we'll find some place eventually. All roads lead somewhere.
And with that, the party shall continue onwards in this direction.
Okay, you guys continue, and you guys continue on the road. It's still dark out, and sun's slowly shining in the distance as the sun rises. And in the middle of the road, you see there is a tall male, very long, wavy blonde hair, kind of like a golden skin. He's very tall, big build, and he
Human, orc, dwarf.
How far away is it?
would you know this? Yeah, why not? He is an Azamar.
A what now?
An Azamar.
Hold on.
It's kind of like a fallen angel, I guess. Considered.
So he's glowing.
I gotta find it here. An Azar?
No,
Asimar.
Asimar.
Mhm.
Asimar.
Asimar.
Ah, there it is. Asimar. Ah, okay. Trying to get a picture of this is a pain in the rear. Why is it not? Okay, so okay. So as we get closer, what are we seeing? Does it look hostile or is it looking right at us?
He's not looking at you, but on the side of the road, you see there is a creature kind of like not huddled, but like crouched down in like a attack position. Notice that its skin is burning from the sunlight, and he takes a shot with his crossbow, and this creature turns into dust in the air as the sun continues to go up. And within that same time frame, casts a spell in the dead ashes. And then throws the crossbow across his shoulder.
And we continue straight past it.
I mean, he is the one driving the carriage.
Nah.
I need to make a dex check. Hold on. That's a failure. Yeah, no, okay, never mind. Are you actually driving right past it?
Yes?
Okay.
It's still on the road, right?
Yeah, still on the road. Oh no, the creature that he was shooting is dead, and he's on the side of the road.
Yeah, I'm not exactly like aiming the cart to kill him. I mean, now that you mention it, it does seem rather tempting.
And with that, and Grimbolt racing off the cart, we will end there.
So, yeah, promise us combat is still to deliver.
Okay, you ignored every single thing for combat I set up.
Oh.
I made things with the fly. Nope. I did this one. Yep. Nope.
You have created cautious players. Remember the stipulation? What happened in the how this whole like Kazarn thing started?
Yeah. You guys are just like, oh, combat? Nope.
Yeah, I tried to start combat.
Yeah,
Out of character.
and you missed.
You missed.
I mean,
Yeah.
you could have started the combat right there and said, right, roll initiative. even
Yeah,
though
I mean, he missed. I
sometimes it
mean,
can be like, but
exactly. Like it
You
missed him, sure, but he probably would have noticed like a giant bolt of like blazing going next to it. You know?
Why I was asking if it had any reaction at
Yeah.
all to a giant bolt of light going flying by it.
And so you could have even done combat. But
Mm-hmm. I will get combat next session. If it's the last thing I do.
Or if it's the last thing Grimbolt does.
What, avoid it.
It's the last Saturday of the month next week, I think.
Oh, I will get it the following week.
Is it? Oh, it is. Damn.
It is.
I will get my revenge.
Your revenge.
What revenge? If
That
you mean like
I planned like 3 different scenarios plus
I
like
mean,
4 others.
we had what?
All
4
the minis.
nights? We had like 4 nights that we had natural ones on.
Yeah, but
Aren't you going to be moving in like the next 2 weeks?
no, I don't move till August.
Then why are you packing now?
I'm not packing now.
Well, you said the guys were packing your stuff.
He said
No,
they're
in
going to be packing.
They're
it.
going to be packing my stuff.
Oh.
So like in August, we won't probably have any combat unless I do Roll20 and Theater of the Mind stuff. So
Yeah, Theater of the Mind is just
Oh
fine.
god, no, I have to have my visual mini representation and deluxe mansion that needs to have everything completely laid out and everything.
yeah, like I love playing with my Dwarven Forge and my minis. Like, come on,
You love playing with your dolls, yes, we get that.
my minis. They're not dolls. They're miniatures.
Oh no.
Oh
You
no.
get it right, man. They're action figures.
They're collectibles.
Dolls. That's the guy who also has like a pile of miniatures.
Yeah.
Titus is just worried that I'm gonna bring out a dragon.
I'm hardly worried.
I think at this point, I think at this point we'd be okay with a dragon just to get combat.
I have Tiamat.
The
available.
circumstances of this party have made them very, like, cautious about things.
I know.
I mean, don't we have like a new expansion to go through in Demio?
Isn't there a new
Wait.
class, too?
Wait, did we
Yes.
get to the thingamajig? The forest? No, we didn't actually.
What was that?
I'm
We
gonna
didn't
assume that this jumbled up sentence is stuff that we haven't actually got to.
Forest? Did we complete the forest?
Talking about we completed the forest.
The Demio. We're talking about
Yeah.
Demio.
Okay.
Yeah, the new one, the Curse of the Serpent Lord.
Oh, did we? I don't remember.
I played with y'all.
Yeah. We completed book 3.
Oh, I wasn't there
Mhm.
probably. I remember when we destroyed the Rat King, and it was just a lucky shot.
All right. Well, good stream. I'm in the stream. Wait. Yeah,
Back stream.
Bye, stream. Bye.
Bye, stream. Bye, people who are watching. Oh, it was Ninwa.
Ugh, that guy.
Yeah, I know that guy.
I haven't ended yet.